We'll see. All right, I'll send us live in 3, 2. Well, hey, welcome to the show before the show. I'm your host, Patrick Marlette, your local game guy, and today I'm joined by Will. Hey, Will.
Sup?
And Devin of Pup Stomp MTG fame. Hey, man.
Hello.
Speaking of Sauron, I just noticed the Sauron playmat. Tell us about your dreams of one of us pulling a Sauron. What did you call it?
Oh, the Dark Lord.
Metal posters foil
Oh, yeah.
Sauron. And while you do that, I'm gonna grab my deck.
Oh yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
like it's kind of annoying because I'm usually one of those that usually wait to get certain cards, and I saw the metal frame, and I'm like, oh, I want to get that, and then I was like, okay, but I'm not going to justify spending $50 on it. But then the price hikes just keep going, and it's out 180 for a foil one. I'm like, geez.
Do you really think that's going to sustain though, or is that just?
So they're pretty rare. Like you only get like 3 metal posters per box.
Okay, well, we haven't gotten a single one yet, so we should be
Oh,
opening
yeah?
some. No, neither of us did. So, guys, if you don't follow along for all the live streams, shame on you. How dare? And you call yourself a fan? No, that's fine. If you do, though, what I'll encourage you to do is leave these with a like. It goes so far. Oh, come on, damn it, Mac, work with me here. Work with me. It only works. It only works when I don't want it to. How about that?
Patrick's been having a heck of a day with his computer.
Seriously, it's like I won't go into the details, but my computer is just shit the bed multiple times today. It was messing up when I was editing the other day. Like it's been so frustrating. At any rate, yeah, definitely leave a like. Helps with the discoverability of these videos. But moreover, on our past streams, we've just opened up some of the packs that we've been given through the MTG Ambassador program. Pup Stomp Devin happens to be on that same program. But we haven't gone around to opening up our recent collector boosters from Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth. So before today's gameplay stream, I figure what better way to start a Friday night than opening up some packs of Magic. And I think this one's mine, Will. I think we ended on yours last, and we'll just go... What we're doing is every other pack is Will and or mine. And then we'll see what we get and go from there. Hopefully we pull a $300 card for some, serialized masterpiece, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't know all of the treatments from this set, so this is actually entirely new for me. Unless you guys are watching the stream, you're not going to be able to see this. I'm sorry. I say this to my pals. And by the way, if you want to join us on these Friday Night Magic streams, well, guess what? They're open invite. They should happen every Friday, right around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a link to our Discord in the description of this video. So if you want to join, audio happens there. Gameplay, of course, happens on Spell Table. All right. So this one's mine. And I got Lorien Lookout, Faramir, a Nazgul, you say. Aren't Nazguls thousands of dollars? Aren't these just like really rare as well?
Like $15 or so.
Are they really the storybook treatment one?
Yeah, any kind of Nazgul because of the different art treatments, and you need 9 in a deck.
Wow. Yeah. I know people have been trying to collect them. It's funny that it's just an uncommon. Yeah, that's my first foil of one of these treatments, by the way, the Shower of Arrows. I think that's the first foil one we've seen yet, Will. And it's really subtle. So if you were worried about snapping this up foil, I guess I wouldn't be too concerned. Oh, Fire of Orthanc, speaking of foils. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell, also foil. And Glorfindel, Dauntless Rescuer. Okay. Plains. We're getting closer to just having a full set of Shire foil, Surge foil planes for Oswald, which totally down for. I'm getting so many of these scroll treatment cards in this one, which I don't mind. I actually really like this treatment. Got Sharky. All right, hit us with all the sweet Sharky tech, Devin. We've got Warg Rider. Okay, yeah. Not the staple that Orcish Bowmasters is, but that's okay. It's okay. We've got Glamdring, Surge Foil, Mythic Rare. Glamdring is actually pretty sick. Oh, man.
Yeah, I do like it as Spellslinger theme, like with, I mean, not that it's anything cEDH-wise, but I feel like it's pretty good.
Right. For your, mono-white Gandalf deck, Not that you're spell slinging much in that, but yeah, that's pretty sweet. Elrond, Master of Healing. We've got Elvish Harbinger with art that I have not seen. This is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I really like the Harbingers. I used to use Elvish Harbinger in a separate list, and a Treefolk Harbinger. And an Orcish Army token. You know what? This is going to go right in there with my Orcish Bowmasters.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it was okay, Pack. All right, Will. We got one for you. So we're waiting on our fourth. So we're gonna be just chilling like villains till it happens. But guys, if you're in the chat, say hi. All right, another pack for you all. Opening packs is fun, guys. I don't know if you feel the same way. I play a couple TCGs right now, and I have to say the Magic packs, probably my favorite. Like I've been really both sorcery and One Piece card game. I've just been shafted. Like, I've had the worst luck with all my pulls. But Magic's never done me wrong. I pulled 2 Orcish Bowmasters, which I will, we'll talk about trading. Wow. Olag High Crusher. Okay. Was there anything you needed for Zada from this set, by the way, Will?
Not from the Lord of the Rings, I don't think.
Now that's a commander I have not heard of in a while.
Yeah, because Zada got a lot of good stuff from Ixalan, so I was like, I'll throw Zada together, and I'm like, yeah, actually Zada got some really insane stuff from Ixalan.
Yeah, Zada's not so bad, honestly. It's one of the mono red cEDH commanders that doesn't get enough of attention. It can storm off fairly easily, and I feel it's rather innocuous until it's doing its thing. At which point it can be too late. Field tested frying pan for you, sir.
Nice.
You have Galadriel's Dismissal. Awesome art on this one.
I see that. Also got that
Oh.
Surge Foil Forest for
Will.
not Sasaya.
Don't even worry about that. Surge Foil Born Upon a Wind extended.
Ooh,
maybe?
nice.
Oh, that's nice. That's going in Zur.
That's
else
going
do you
like
got?
in any Necropotence deck for sure.
You have
Yeah.
a Surge Foil of Mordor on the March. Also alternate art. This is stunning. Surge Foil, by the way. I've only recently gotten into the Surge Foils with some, recent packs we've been getting, like, cracking into. And the art itself, like, it really showcases the art in a different way, this foiling treatment. It's really, really attractive. And they're not too much more expensive when you're buying them separately. Wait, did I just miss something? No, okay. Tempt with Discovery. Smaug token. And that's it.
I thought it was the smog thing.
No.
I wish they made that into an actual like legendary creature.
Oh,
I mean,
sir.
I assume they're saving it for a future Hobbit.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, man, like, I feel like they want to close the door on that, or take too many opportunities from that set quite yet.
Yeah.
But I could totally see them doing it. I would love it.
It's like the one card I want.
Really? You would be like a Smaug deck?
Oh, I don't care. I'd try to make a cEDH so hard. I don't care how janky it is.
What if it's the Star of the Mount or whatever that dragon is called?
Just a reskin.
I feel like that would. Well, I don't know.
To be fair, that would be a good reskin for Smog.
Do people care about mechanically unique cards anymore in their Magic, like Tomb Raider recently? Do people still? Do you in the audience care? Okay, I feel like we've sort of softened up to the idea of getting mechanically unique cards, just because we're like inundated. We're not wanting for any product at this point. We've got kind of spoiled for it. That anything in addition is just kind of awesome. So I would rather see mechanically unique cards that get reprinted in universe cards later than the opposite. You know what I mean? I would hate to see Smog come up as something we've already seen before. That's just not exciting.
Yeah, that's true. Or I mean, I could see like the opposite, like where like Orcish Bowmasters gets like a magic reskin because it's a very common name you could easily put into another set.
Right. Yeah, Orcish Bowmasters, it's gonna need a couple printings, sir. It's just one of those cards. It's gonna sell packs for them too, so I don't see why they wouldn't. Generous and oh, Shadowfax, Lord of Horses, dude. I still like Shadowfax quite a bit. I have yet to. Did I make a deck on the channel? I think I did, but I would like to refine it if I did. Fear of Fire, Foes, Swamp. No more Shire. The Black Gate.
Ooh, that's a really good one.
Yeah, yeah. You know
I
what?
like it, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the
Yuriko card.
yeah the treatment on the little name plaque where it's like scorched is kind of dope. It's also a gate. Still want to make
It's
that
also
gate
gate
deck.
and it also gives evasion.
Dude, wait. I'm sorry. Did you all see that?
Hmm?
We have a standard. When I say standard, we have the scroll treatment black gate, and right behind it, directly behind it, is the same card in foil. The same exact card.
Of course.
Alrighty.
Well, I'll send you one. We'll roll. Odds or evens for the foil.
I will take the worst one. You can keep the cool one. Because I just want it because I want it for Maze's End stuff, because it's another gate.
We have Rohirrim Chargers. We have the Horn of Gondor. Ugh, I don't need another one. Sorry. Yes, I've heard the horn blowing. We're good. Samwise Stout-Hearted. It's probably my favorite scene from the films, most certainly. And Seasons Past.
It is such a shame how being tempted by the ring does not continue to stack.
Yeah, I mean, and reasonable. Genuinely reasonable. We can open one more, but we'll see. Let me check the Discord. Just setting up. Okay. When if you don't mind, Will, if you see him jump into the chat, if you can throw him in to our chat room as well.
Don't worry, I'll be the guy.
You'll be the guy. All right, Will, this is
I'm
your
the
last
guy.
pack before we might even close with some pack openings if you guys enjoy this as much as we do. I mean, I can open packs all day, if I'm being honest. All right, next one. You know, are you on TikTok at all?
I'm not. I don't really watch TikTok often.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
I watch it through Instagram, but I don't go like actually through TikTok.
watch it through Instagram. Well, okay, so they have their own shop now, and a lot of people. I think you need 4,000 subscribers, so we're nearly there. Subscribe on the TikTok so I can sell you shit there. But people sell their product on there, and because I do indulge in a little bit of One Piece content, I get a bunch of live stream pack openings of people. It's the ripper ship style thing where they can open it on camera for you, whatever product you bought, or they just ship it to you directly. Either way, you get it shipped to you. But I get that stuff all the time, man. So I'm gonna be working on my form so that I can open up the TikTok shop soon. Goblin Fire Leaper. Yeah, this is all you, Will, this one. So keep your eyes open. Revive the Shire. Okay. Dunedain Rangers. Quick Beam. Upstart Ent. I know you've been wanting to make the deck, Will. Oh, Mountain. You get Rohan. White Mountains. Call for Aid. Guahir, Greatest of the Eagles.
Ooh,
Is that a good one? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just hearing it. I can't see it.
Oh, you're good. Is there like a delay? All right.
Yeah, it's a like 10-second delay for the stream.
Minas Morgul, Dark Fortress. Will, hope you needed it. Well, Press the Enemy, Surge Foil Extended. It's actually pretty sick looking. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire.
Oh, opposite one. Okay. I was thinking of white, but nope.
Oh yeah, the white one's pretty clutch, honestly.
Yeah.
Will, what's this? What's this? Watcher in the Water. You have one of the.
Oh my gosh, yes!
You have one of the.
I can make the
rare
stupid Watcher in the Water deck.
border.
Wait, is
versions.
that the alternate art? Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that's even better.
Dude, that's so sick looking. Yeah, you talked about it, man. You talked it to death. People were like, "Is this guy serious about Watcher in the Water?" I think you need to
Yes.
do it now.
So for those who don't know, the reason why Watcher in the Water can do some
here you
dumb
go.
things is because whenever you draw a card in an opponent's turn, you make a tentacle token.
Oh right,
and
yeah.
whenever a tentacle you control dies, you untap a Kraken you control. So you can easily combo off with the Watcher in the water if you remove the counters by drawing enough or triggering the death effect enough or just untapping enough.
Dude.
I love it.
So you'll make Watcher. We're gonna do a rejects night where you get to play Watcher in the water. I'll play Carmen because apparently no one thinks Carmen's CDH viable. Just all of the commanders that people are shitting on, we'll just build those out.
And,
That's a sick one.
And
Though.
everybody's already shitting on this one, so it's all good. I'm just kidding.
It's good. It's in 3 colors and it does the food chain thing.
No,
Like,
it does the thing. I mean, it's French for sure. I just like it because it's a dinosaur.
The only reason why I shit on it is I'm like, yeah, First Sliver does it a little bit better. However, I do like that you can run incidental dinos in that deck, like
Yeah.
Runic Armosaur.
No, it's true.
All right. Let's see here. Which channel you are on? Oh, yeah. Just tell him to defer to the thing I sent. Join table 1 or 2. Okay. Yeah. So Devin, you promised me. You gave me your word. We get 3 of those per box.
I mean, that's what I got last time, and I watch Alpha Investments openings. Like he opens like a case at a time, and I've seen like 2 to 3 out of box.
So 2 to 3 average. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
look, I'm not gonna lie. You know, great for Will. I feel like Watcher in the Water is probably one of the lower ones.
I don't care. He's still my boy.
No, and that's fine. I just like, I hope, I really like that one ring art, and
Oh yeah, it's wicked.
dude, it's absolutely, if you
Like
can't tell,
$240. I'm like,
like, you can't tell, I'm a fan of the one ring, so I really want to get that version in Oswald. Just, I don't want to go out of pocket for art like that.
Oh yeah.
It just hurts.
Oh, I get it. I want to get every treatment of it besides obviously the 1 of 1.
I don't know.
Because
You
it
can
means
you can
everything.
take a selfie with it with Posty. He might be down to do that just so that you have a complete collection.
Yes, there you
Yeah.
go.
All right, guys, we ready? Chris, you there?
Can you hear me?
Let me check that.
Hell yeah. Thanks for waiting. Sorry, my camera went on the fritz. I am like cursed to not play these or something. I don't know what it is.
Man, you're so good. My whole computer, little story for you guys. My whole computer locked me out for a solid 30 minutes just before the stream went up. Like I wanted to do I wanted to set up and do other things. Instead, I was like scouring the internet for how to manually get behind, like go to the back end of my computer and reset the password. I've never been
I get Apple to acknowledge my existence.
Yeah, well, and now I've got my computer running, but you canceled out of all my passwords and deleted my keychain entirely. So
oh my god.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, we'll reset your password, and I'm like, okay, oh, so just like the login for my account. No, they meant plural. They reset everything. So like all my emails, all that shit's dead, and I had to remember my Wizards login information too, which I'm glad I just knew. I can't remember the last time I set this up, but yeah, feel free to find your starting hands. I'll go ahead and randomize this, folks. That seems good to me. And also, if you could put your commanders in for us. But guys, in case you don't know what's up, that's it for the show before the show. I hope you enjoyed that pack opening. I'm, of course, going to leave timestamps. I get people hemming and hawing when I do things outside of whatever was on the thumbnail. So don't worry, I'll leave a timestamp for you. But today's Friday Night Magic. So we're going to be playing some games. This is open table, so if you want to jump in and play along with us, you're more than welcome to. There's a link to the Discord for chat and also spell table in our community post area. So when you join the Discord, you'll see the, what do they call it? You'll see the chat room for that. At any rate, it's myself, Will, Devin from PubStomp MTG, who you talked to earlier, and Chris from the Discord as well. We can go over our commanders in a second, but we're going to get a few games in. If no one else wants to jump in, we'll just keep this rotation the same. When someone does, we'll rotate someone out. I'm actually going to be recording gameplay today too, because we got to hype this up, folks. Okay? We're going to spread the love for 2 ways too. We're spreading the love 2 ways tonight. So I'm recording this. I'm going to send gameplay, at least gameplay that we capture with Devin, over to Devin to be featured on his channel. So please, best foot forward, people. Chris, I hope that's okay with you. You can tell me if it is or isn't.
That's totally fine.
Cool. And this is where he just like rips us all a new one. But also, I'll be trying to condense this into some short form content. I know you guys like gameplay. Trying to get more of it for you. I hope you enjoy the sorcery gameplay. You're going to see a map from that if you're familiar with sorcery. But yeah, from there, let's go. Will, you can just briefly tell us what your deck does while I find my hand.
So I'm playing 10th Sarah Polymorph, which is 10th Doctor and Sarah, and the idea of the deck is that I can use these two commanders to kind of grind out value until I can eventually hit a Polymorph effect, turning either one into a Tidespout Tyrant or a Hullbreak Horror, and then infinitely bouncing and replaying Sarah while playing historic cards in between to make infinite clues, infinite mana, and draw my deck.
Sounds awful.
Indeed, indeed. It's like Shorkai, but red.
Yeah. So this is Shorikai. Shorikai Genesis Engine is a legendary artifact that you can put in the CZ. There is a high crew cost of 8 that awkwardly works with 3 pilots that crew for 3. Don't ask me why. That's just what they decided to do. But the deck itself is very fun. It generates pilots itself, so the whole strategy here is to polymorph or Proteus Staff or use those bodies for other things to get to a Tidespout Tyrant or a Hullbreaker Horror. But generally speaking, I'm aiming to go 3rd or 4th attempt at the win. You're never trying to attempt the win first. There's just too many moving parts for that to be effective in this strategy. Most, unless you're working off of Adnos, right? Azorius just wants to take it slow, people. Please, take my word on this. Please. I yield to Devin. You might have seen Pantlaza last week.
Yeah, so Pantlaza, it's the newest commander out of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. It's actually the front-facing pre-con commander, but I decided to change it into a food chain outlet and also a dockside and meal combo outlet. What I do like about it is the fact that, unlike other commanders, this could either cast things for free off of that Discover ability or just put cards into your hand. So it kind of gets around the not Grand Abolisher, but what's the Drannith Magistrate? It gets around that putting cards into your hand instead of not being able to cast them. So that's what I do like about it. I mean, not that we ever see Drannith Magistrate ever, but yeah, that's really it. Mainly, it's just a combo outlet in the command zone and Naya colors and just doing the Naya thing.
Nice. And Chris, what are you on today?
I am playing good old Pirate Boy Malcolm. The original one, not the new one from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. And he's got a little lizard familiar alongside. I played this last time I was on the channel as well. Basically, the idea here is with both of these creatures out, it's essentially like a Black Lotus every turn in the command zone. Because whenever Malcolm or any pirate deals damage to an opponent, you get to create a treasure, but Caddis allows anytime Malcolm does damage to deal damage to every opponent, which means 3 treasures, aka a Black Lotus. So generally I try and get a Glinthorn Buccaneer out, which basically is that effect, but infinitely. And then there's some other sort of Curiosity lines, as well as Niv Mizzet lines and Underworld Breach as well in the deck.
Nice.
I just want to say, Chris, I am offended that you didn't bring up the 3rd Malcolm, only the 2nd Malcolm. Come on.
Oh, what's the 3rd one? Remind
Ian
me.
Malcolm.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh,
Arguably the best Malcolm. There's like multiple Malcolms now, too, from that secret lair, I think it is.
Okay, so by the way, I was looking at this hand, the starting hand of mine. I'm like, this is keepable. It doesn't do much. I was only looking at 6 cards. I'm going to grab a 7th card and still keep this hand. But other than that, I should be good to go.
Yeah, I'm mulligan to 6, so.
I also mulligan to 6.
I'm good on 7.
Sucks to be a sucker. Let's go.
Let's go. And
I do have a pregame effect.
Oh, me too.
Oh, pregame?
Oh.
We're pregame?
Yeah.
From Heradura. Let's go.
So, yeah. Let's see.
What's your Surge Foil? What is that? It's not Gemstone Caverns. It's what?
Oh, it is Gemstone Caverns.
No,
well, it's not.
Else.
Oh, Glittering Caves of Algorand. I butchered it.
That's okay.
Glittering caves.
Super
Glittering
close.
caves.
Super close.
Yeah, and is nobody playing green here?
No one is playing
No,
green
nobody's
here.
playing
For
green.
you.
Yeah, okay. I'll just there you go. I'll just exile Arid Mesa.
Okay.
All right. So I will draw for turn, and I'm drawing with my card sleeves that are the Magic the Gathering equivalent of a TARDIS. It's the Weatherlight.
Close
Nice.
enough. Close enough.
And then I'm just gonna take it slow with a nice Arid Mesa pass turn.
Nice little airy pass. I'll draw for turn. Not what you want to see, folks. That is okay, though. I think we're going to go just play in a Dakar Waste. I'll cast a Mana Crypt. And with that, I yield my turn.
All right, beginning upkeep, I draw. I will play a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. That's why I actually kept it. So,
Mm.
I will pay 2 mana to play Scroll Rack.
Nice.
Yeah, Scroll Rock's good.
Yep, I'll pass after that unless. Yeah.
Sweet. I will draw. Right. Let's start off with a. I'll do a Scalding Tarn. I'm going to also play a Mana Crypt. I'll get these in frame here.
Yeah. Mana Crypt, you say?
Mana Crypt.
Do
It's
I?
okay. We're just gonna get bolted every turn.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think last game I really got bolted every turn.
While you're doing this, I'm also just gonna shortcut this.
Good choice
Yeah,
of art.
I'm gonna.
Good, by the way, just wanna say you chose right.
Thanks. I will then. If only mine was real.
Oh well, my real one's elsewhere, so I can say the same
Yeah,
thing.
nice.
It's over there.
Perfect. I'll tap the Mana Crypt for 2 colorless to play a. I'll use 1 colorless to play a Mana Vault.
Ugh.
That's all good, I
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay a life and crack the Tarn to get a Volcanic Island. I'll shortcut that for now and grab it after my turn, though, if that's cool with everyone.
That is cool.
So I'll go down 1 life. Here comes the Mana Vault. I've got a colorless floating, and I will use 3 colorless. And so that's 4 colorless total, and a blue to cast turn 1 Malcolm. And with 2 colorless left, I'll cast a Spellskite.
Ooh, Spellskite, right? All right.
Yeah.
And
Spellskite. This is just. Is it Phyrexian mana as well to do the
Yeah.
effect? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to. It's just a redirect, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Spell table
it
doesn't
is.
want to confirm what that is, but it's like 1 Phyrexian blue to redirect a spell or activated ability.
That is correct.
Cool. 2 Spellskite in particular. Yeah,
Yeah,
I am okay with the Spellskite if everyone else is.
I have nothing. Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Then with that, I will shift the turn.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, draw. That doesn't change too much on my turn. I will play a Doctor Who command tower, and I will pay 2 for Sarah, and then I will pay 0 for a Jeweled Lotus and get a clue, and I will pass turn there, and I'm going to actually grab the clue that I have for my collection because I found out where they were.
Nice. I'm going to draw a card. Did you fetch your thing yet? You grabbed...
Oh, I'm actually just looking for a dice at the moment, but I will do that in a second.
Okay. I will play an island, and I'm just going to make my turn quick. I'll play Shurikai now. I'll put it up front where the creatures are. Actually, you know what? Sure, it makes more sense if he's back here. Play Shurikai, and with that, I have no further actions. I will pass.
All right. Beginning upkeep, I will draw. Huh.
I've returned.
Do here.
How much mana does one man need?
I will actually just scroll rack and with all 4 of these cards.
Is this before your draw or is this after?
Oh, this is after.
Okay.
Yeah, 4, draw 4, then put the top 4 cards in my library. All right, there we go. Yeah, and that's what I get for having 2 Land Hander and exiling an Arid Mesa. Yeah, I'll pass.
All right, let me just finish shuffling here.
Nice. Yeah, it's tricky. I feel like Gemstone Caverns is it can really bite you in the ass sometimes. It's like it's a
Yeah,
good card.
seriously, I feel like it's better for turbo instead of like, yeah.
I mean, I feel like the ceiling's so high on it though that you kind of just need to run it in every deck, but I feel like I can count the number of times I've actually put it down with a luck counter on it on one hand.
Okay,
I can give you
untapping.
evidence of it from like last week.
I did one. Yeah, last week.
Odds I take damage from the crypt. Even sick.
Did you take
I'll go to draw.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Or sorry,
Okay.
the Mana Vault though, is that upkeep or
That's draw step actually.
Draw step. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll go to draw. I'll take 1 damage right away. Draw for turn.
Oh, I needed to roll for my crypt as well. Odds is damage for me. It's always it's always
Patrick,
damage.
what do we talk about? You have to say what's good, not what's bad, because it's always going to land on what you call.
I wish
That's true.
Okay. I'll say what's good next time.
I'll play Cavern Soul. What do we got on the board here? Sarah Jane Smith. Shore guy. Cool. All right. I'll tap for red and a colorless, I guess. To cast Ketis.
Ketis.
That's good.
Anthony
Yep.
Kiedis on the stack. Go for
Anthony Kiedis. Blood sugar sex magic happening. I'll go to combat. And swing with Malcolm at, I don't know.
Doesn't particularly matter.
it.
Yeah, Will, you're first in play order, so
Yep.
I'll just go you
I will
first.
take 2 commander damage, and everybody else takes 2 regular damage.
You got it. You got it. And I get 3 treasures. 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
It's pretty good.
Then after that, I'm kind of. I think I'll just stand pat.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, pass to you.
I will untap, upkeep. I will draw. That's a nice magic card. I'm going to play a Forbidden Orchard.
Ooh.
Forbidden. And then I'm going to pay 5, and I will play the 10th Doctor.
Hey.
There you go.
And there's a trigger for Sarah. I need to grab my die bag right here. And
So the
I get
Lotus
another
is
clue.
gone, right?
Yep, the Lotus is gone. You are correct. Don't worry, I wasn't going to be using it a second time anyway.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't just tap her 3.
So now I'm going to move to combat. And, well, my friend over there, Bilbo Swaggins, is open, so I am going to swing at you for Sarah and get a 10th Doctor trigger. I got my Adonais, and I will flip until I hit a non-land permanent, or a non-land spell. So, Rite of Flame. It's suspended, which is very useful. Suspend 3, and with that, I pass turn with my 3/5 blocker, and 1 mana up.
All right. Untap, upkeep. Evens is good. Evens is good. Evens! Wow, it worked.
No bolt
I
for you.
told you, Patrick, you've doubted me this whole time.
I've been doing it wrong. I've been doing it wrong this whole time. All right, well, we've got 1 mana floating. I'll do the Shurikai thing, make a pilot. There's a draw on the stack. Anyone want to do anything?
You're cool.
Okay.
Good with me.
Okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Let's just go ahead and dump one of these things. What do we want to dump? What do we want to dump? Well, at this juncture, I think it's gonna be a spell pierce.
All right.
I'll tap here for a generic, and I'll use my remaining generic to play out a torpor orb.
No ETBs for anybody.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think with that I'll go ahead and pass.
Okay. Beginning upkeep, I will draw.
Yeah, I hope people weren't trying to rely on ETBs or anything. I mean, I guess Malcolm's cool with it, but
I
I'm
mean,
also pretty cool with it. I literally don't own a creature that has an ETB trigger.
not even a Spellseeker?
No, Spellseeker can't be run because I'm polymorph.
so yeah, I'm just gonna do the scroll rack thing again for fun.
Nice. Rack
It's
'em up.
because, like,
Control Z,
You
Control
know,
Z.
my thing is like, if you kept the Arid Mesa, at least you could have shuffled and not seen. Do you know what I mean? Like you could have
Yeah.
dug deeper.
Oh man,
Hmm.
and geez, it's just like
Punished.
in any order.
Punished.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Sorry, man.
Oh, it's all good. I don't care. I mean, like I'm the one that it's not nobody's fault but my own. I'll put that there.
I just hate to see it.
Then I
Oh,
mean,
dude,
I guess
I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry. Continue.
I kind of.
I purposely kept a land. I'm playing this next turn, but I'm watching you miss your land drop, and I'm purposely missing my lands.
You just felt bad for me. You decided to join the
Solidarity.
Party,
Yeah, that's what this is
Yeah,
about.
solidarity
It's
is
solidarity. No, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, do I keep the counter spells? Do I discard the cephalid? And I'm like, fuck it.
I'm gonna tap my mana crypt and just do nothing with it.
Yeah.
and I pass
Oh.
after that too.
Yeah.
All right.
Who needs the extra blue? You know.
Yeah. All right. Going to untap. Upkeep. Mana crypt. Evens. No damage. Fuck. I think I was
Doesn't work for you,
opposite
that
of
only works for Patrick. For some reason,
Okay,
it only works
shit.
for Patrick.
All right. Well, I'll take 3.
Because you got a Malcolm and a Caddis on board. You got to get damaged too.
Amazing. All right.
No, it's
I'll go
because
to
Patrick's
draw.
the main character. When he has a positive mindset, everything works out for him.
Yeah.
I love
He's the
it.
animator.
All right. I will be the opposite of that and be the antagonist. Draw for turn. I took 1 from the crypt or from the vault. Sorry.
Why can't you be the angsty rival?
Yeah.
I'll get you next time, Patrick.
Trust me, Izzet's always going to be superior to Azorius. I'm like, okay. Dude.
Yes. The power of passion.
Patrick was with his power of friendship over there with all of his pilots.
Yeah. Just holding hands.
I've got like just very
Patrick, if you
I mean, you're like the power of wealth. You're just the rich, the filthy rich, angsty. What were you saying?
Screw the
Rival?
rules. I have money.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. Well, speaking of wealth, I'll go to combat, and Malcolm will fly in for 2. Patrick.
You know what?
Shit.
Power of friendship. I'm going to channel this land, killing Malcolm, and you can't redirect it because you don't have another attacking creature.
Whoa. Wait, this got well. We were just joking around.
Also, Patrick, get a spirit. Power of friendship. Let's go.
Hold on,
Wait.
hold on.
Oh, I have
That's
those.
a
I
card.
have those. Sweet.
I'm just
Okay.
dealing 4 to Malcolm, since he's an attacking creature.
So is it because it's an ability? I can't do anything with.
So
Well-
Gandra?
you could redirect it. The thing is, Spellskite is not a legal target because Spellskite is not attacking.
Oh, so it's
Based off
only
of
to
attacking
attacking.
creatures, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Awkward.
Okay.
Awkward. You didn't
This
expect
is
the combat
awkward.
trick.
The power of friendship.
You fell for his trap.
The power
What's
of the
sad?
empire.
No,
Alright.
Patrick,
It's
we're none of
early.
the bad guys here. Power of friendship. Power of
Oh,
friendship.
thanks. Yeah.
It's early. I got a lot of mana. I think I can afford it for now. I'm not really doing a whole lot. Sure. All right.
Ooh,
Now that you've got rid of this Iganjo,
He's actually
Malcolm's in this.
threat.
Yeah, he's got daddy. He's got that Malcolm daddy money. He's good.
No, he's got that Seto Kaiba money.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's set for life. He's set for life.
I have
He's not
so
worried
much
about
money that I made a jet out of my favorite card.
All right. Well, I'll play a Otawara for second main. Sorry, Otawara for my land for turn. And then I'll just tap the 3 and then pay the 2 commander tax to play Malcolm again, because I think that's really just what I'm doing right now.
Malcolm on the stack.
Uncounterable thanks to Cavern of Souls.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I got nothing.
Okay. We good?
Yeah.
Then I think that's it for me. Very
What did you
uneventful.
name with Cavern?
Pirates.
Pirates. Right. Okay.
Of
Makes
course.
sense.
Makes sense.
All you will.
Technical Glinthorn. I respect it. So upkeep, I will remove a time counter from my
I would
right
have
of lane,
respected Minotaur more.
and then draw.
Oh, yeah, that would have been
Really
really playing with fire.
cemented. Like, I only care about Glenhorn.
I'd love a Minotaur tribal CEDH deck.
Me too. I want to use Didgeridoo so bad.
Oh man, that could exist. That's like not a
I
bad
will-
card.
It does exist. It's
Combat.
just not. No one's on the Didgeridoo. Let me know if you run Didgeridoo in a
You know what,
EDH
Patrick?
deck.
Patrick, screw the power of friendship. I'm swinging at you with the 10th Doctor and triggering Alanase.
I mean,
Treachery.
it's fine, I guess. I mean, I could block it, but I won't. How much damage is that?
3/5. That's a 3.
Okay.
But so attack trigger. Nah. Lotus Petal. I'm getting all the mana under here.
Amazing. You'll
Alright,
ramp.
so this is
You'll
big stuff.
ramp one day.
Yeah. And then with that, this is kind of a stupid, kind of risky thing, but I am going to do it, and I'll get a dice for the Lotus Petal in a second. You know what, Chris, have a spirit. Have a 1/1 spirit.
Hey, all right. Let's see, what do I have here?
I'm gonna cast
Spirit.
Seething Song, so I'm gonna have 5 red.
You're gonna have 5 red. You didn't have enough ramp suspended. All right.
No. See, the unfortunate thing is I'm casting this on upkeep and then immediately losing the mana.
Wait, cards in hand, Will?
4. By the way, I'm using Seething Song to pop my clues. That is what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I'm gonna use Seething Song. I'm gonna pop a clue, floating 3. I'm just gonna keep that there as a reminder for now. And then I'm going to use Seething Song, floating a red, popping a clue, and then drawing a card.
Okay.
Floating a red. Can't do anything with that red. Dang. Was hoping I could do something with that. With that, I will pass turn.
I will take turn. So evens is healthy for me. It's a good thing. Yeah, it's not this time.
Wow.
Aw.
Yeah. Streak ended so quickly. We'll draw a card for turn. Neat. All right. We'll untap this, but we will tap it. I'll float 1. I'll discard that Cephalid Coliseum because you know what? Fuck it.
You weren't using it anyways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just announcing that's what I'm discarding. I didn't even.
Oh, I know.
You know,
In solidarity. In solidarity.
Yeah, like if I wasn't gonna play it already, might as well get rid of it. Okay, so we got a generic floating. I will play a Windswept Heath. I'll crack the Heath if that's good with everyone.
Yep.
All good.
Okay, let me find a Tundra.
Make my board state a little bit easier to see on stream.
Make it more difficult, would you?
Okay. Let's see.
Make them work for it. This audience, you know what? I want you guys to fight to see gameplay. Okay, this is interactive. You're gonna have to squint a good bit. Well, it's interesting. Like with Spell Table, you can tell what's going on with these games, right? Let me know, audience. But yeah, well, actually, I haven't even touched the chat poll. We can mid-game see who they think's gonna win at this point. I'm curious to see what they think. I think I'll do a few more things with my turn. I'm sorry, that made a pilot when I did that. We'll use the big die.
I would consider it a win if I draw my favorite card from this deck.
And what is that?
You'll see it when I play it because I'm going to say a very stupid line, but it is worth it because it's the one thing the, I think, 11th Doctor says like 80 times.
Wait, what do you mean? What's he? Okay, never mind.
You'll find out. You'll find out.
We'll
Yeah,
find
no.
out, yeah.
Well, I'll wait. I'll tap for a white, and I'll play a Steel Shaper's Gift.
Yep. That's either finding a skull clamp or a frickin' mantle, paradise mantle.
Skull clamp or a
Paradise.
skull clamp?
Skull clamp or a skull clamp, folks. Go big or go skull clamp.
This is why I gave the other spirit over there instead of second one back
Yeah,
there.
no,
Because I'm like,
no.
yeah, no, skull clamp is probably.
Well, honestly though, like you should see this Paradise Mantle. It looks so damn good. Hold up. I don't know if you guys have oh, we're right next to each other. This Paradise Mantle is fantastic though.
Oh, that's sick.
It's a lot better than the lightning greaves
grab
that you
that
have
then.
in Oswald. I'll give you that.
No, those lightning greaves are amazing. We'll run that deck later.
I'm
But
still
yeah,
convinced that Patrick is a furry solely because of those lightning greaves.
I'll spend 1 to cast the Skull Clamp here. The generic guide floating. And I'll go ahead and move to equip it to the spirit token Will gave me. I'll tap a dark card, a waste. I'm just still shuffling here. Give me 1 second. And if that's good, I will draw 2 more off of his death. If and only if. Do spirits actually die? Where do spirits go when they die? All right.
That's deep.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
so-
I don't even want to think about that. Jeez.
Thanks. Yeah.
Wow, I am spiraling.
Yeah, only the real heavy hitting conversations here.
You know, when spirits die, they start haunting ghosts.
Oh,
Is
full
that-
circle.
Is that how it works? Man, I would have had 1 more mana. Would have been so cool. 2, 4, 5 mana total. Like going into my next turn. Let's get rid of. We're just gonna move to end step. I'm pretty sure. I'm not seeing any fast mana. Let's do. Yeah, sure. I'll be a greedy boy. We'll do this. 2, 4, 6, 8. I need to get rid of 1 more card here. It is going to be this. It's a City of Brass and an Intuition.
Alright.
And I will pass.
Cool. Beginning of upkeep. I will draw. Let's see. I'm enjoying some pieces on the board that kind of interact with me in a very good way. All right. I'm gonna tap Yavimaya. Play Elvish Mystic. And I'm going to then. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just do it now. I'll just pay 1 green for Allosaurus Shepherd. Actually, 1 green from Land of War Elves for Allosaurus Shepherd.
Yep.
And then I will scroll rack for let's see, 2. And then
Got
which
the
order do
ship.
I want it? Yep,
Got
that
the
order.
ship in here.
All right, and after that I'll pass.
Sweet.
When do
Alrighty.
you when does the suspend come into play, Will?
Upkeep. So upkeep removes the counters, and when the last one is removed, it can be cast.
Right. And your activated ability is at instant speed, correct?
Sorcery speed.
Okay.
Odds I take damage.
It's a sad rite of flame.
3 more to the dome.
You just need to play your own scroll rack. Get some value out of it.
Take a damage from the mana vault. Draw for turn. I am hurting. Okay. What do we got here? What's going on? Okay. Well, I might as well. I've got cards, but just nothing to really do anything at the moment.
There you go.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll go to combat. Bilbo, I'll come at you this time.
All right.
2 in the air.
2 then 2. All right.
So that's
And
2 for
everybody else
everyone.
take a 2.
I will create 3 more treasures.
Take your shock, Patrick.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. What else am I got going on here?
What do you got
What is
going on?
this? What do I got going on? What do you...
All that wealth and nothing to do with it.
Oh, each other.
Seriously.
Yeah, I get it.
This is the one weakness of Malcolm, is that there's no real automatic card draw.
Yeah,
Like, you
well,
really have
outside
to
of
search
like
for
a
it.
Mystic Ristic or
Yeah. This might be a bit of a misplay, but I've got nothing else going on, and it is my one hope for drawing some more cards right now. So I'm gonna cash in, I guess 4 treasures. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then also, so that's 2 blue, 2 red from the treasures, and then I'll tap for a red and a blue, and I will cast a Niv Mizzet.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, Niv Mizzet Perun?
yeah, that is definitely Niv Mizzet.
You think
Oh,
that's gonna
no.
you think that thing's gonna draw you cards?
It's uncounterable, so probably.
Uncounterable.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can get a couple cards out of it. That's kind of where I'm sitting right now.
It's kind of where he's sitting. Look at that guy just sitting
Yeah.
pretty in the middle of a
Jeez.
storm. Yeah, it happened. All right, he's still still killable, right?
He is
Yes,
still
but there is a
killable,
spell guide on board.
Yeah.
so it's going to take a bit. And I'll draw cards off of that too. But with that, I'll pass. I don't really have anything else I can do right now.
All right, I will untap. And then upkeep, I will remove a time counter, remove a time counter. There we go. Remove a time counter, and draw. So do I just be responsible?
I've got nothing
Oh,
for
that
that.
doesn't. I don't have anything in front of me.
I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing at the green player for 3 with the doctor and get an Alané's trigger.
Aw. You're pronouncing it a new way every time, by the way.
Alané's, so land, not land, Jessica's will.
More ramp. Look at you.
Yeah, it's just more ramp. The unfortunate thing is I'm getting them all on upkeep.
You're just like
there you
doing a jankier version of what Malcolm's doing. Except
Yeah.
I'll get my ramp later and not when I need it.
All right, well, with that, and then the 3 to Bilbo, and then after that I pass turn.
Really? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be responsible with my 3 lands.
Oh, that's appreciated. Yeah. Do I want to be irresponsible off turn? No, I got nothing. All right, we'll untap, and
I'm also being responsible with Niv Mizzet in play.
evens is good.
That's
Evens
pretty
is really
responsible
good.
for sure.
Evens is good, and odds, it was. It doesn't really matter what I say, Will. I'm just gonna get fucked one way or another. That's what I've found in life, in card games. All right, this is a weird one. It's not what I need. We'll do the thing, sure, Kai. I'll draw, make a guy. Oh boy. What do we discard from this pile? Oof. Sure, I'll get rid of Merchant Scroll.
Indeed,
I'll use the-
Umbra. A time wizard in his ramp never arrives late and never arrives early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a 2 more draw. With the clamp. Clamp!
The clamp!
Clamp! Watch out for the clamp! Yeah. Well, we got it. Got the clamp. Okay. I think we'll play a Mox Diamond here.
We just need to collectively smelt via the Spellskite and then kill off the Niv Mizzet.
We'll play the Mox Diamond. I realize I probably should have done more first. I'm gonna nix the City of Traders to do that. I'll clamp. Clamp. One more pilot here. Give him the clamp.
Is that the new the One Ring soundtrack thing? The clamp.
the clamp? No, it was like off of season 1 of Futurama or something. There's the guy.
I know.
Oh yeah.
But I'm saying, is it going to be the new?
Oh God, you scared me with that, man. Jesus Christ. I forgot we had that in the Discord. All the fun you can have on Discord, people. Jesus, that freaked me out. Okay. Well, City of Traders. I thought I got rid of it too soon, but luckily I just drew Ancient Tomb.
Wow.
I know. Well, when you draw this many cards, when you draw this many cards. But this is not enough card
Whoa.
draw. This is not enough card draw, I say. I think I need to do something about this.
Patrick may or may not be making another deck in the near future that also draws a crap ton of cards. I'm noticing a pattern between all of Patrick's decks.
I tend to like card draw. I'll spoil what I'm making after this game. Will, you don't need to play it again. But I will play the One Ring.
Ooh.
Yes, it's right there. I have protection from everything if it resolves.
No, you don't.
Can I
because it's Purple Orb?
It's whenever
Oh.
a creature.
Stop it, it's
Oh,
creature.
creature. Oh, dang, never mind.
Yes, thank God. Thank God it's not attached to Frodo right now, because he'd be having a fit. He'd be losing his fucking mind, that kid. We're gonna
This
put-
is garbage! Throws it into the volcano.
Yeah, God,
Is anyone responding to the One Ring?
well, I pass priority there. Yeah.
I have no response to it.
Yeah. I will. I'll crack a treasure for a blue, and make an offer for that One Ring that you can't refuse, Patrick.
Oh, I can refuse it. Do you want me
Nobody
to?
can refuse the ring.
It's tempting. It's tempting. This.
There's a trigger on Niv Mizzet too for a draw, but
This offer is almost as tempting as the ring itself.
Yeah, the draw trigger on the stack. I'll go ahead and tap the Tundra. I'll go dispel your offer.
I can't wait until
So-
there's a anime Niv Mizzet with the new Ravnica remastered.
Is there going to be an anime
Um,
Niv Mizzet? I'm sorry. So dispel
yeah.
the stack.
They're going to be legendary creatures that are going to be anime art with Ravnica remastered.
Nice.
so that's two.
So you have
triggers
the
on
first draw and then
Mizzet.
a ping wherever you want after you draw the card.
Right, and there's Patrick cast Dispel, so there's another trigger for.
Does
Niv
it
Mizzet?
count? Does it count? Anyone, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Niv Mizzet is when
player.
anyone
Whenever a
casts
player.
an instant or sorcery.
Yeah. So resolve the draw first,
Okay, I'll draw.
and then
Cool,
you can ping a thing. I assume you want to ping a pilot. I'm just gonna do that for you.
It's either like a
yeah,
pilot, an elf, or Sarah.
Right.
the pilots are
well,
1/1s, right?
They're one
Well, you
ones,
also got your
but
commander out.
yeah, no, I'm trying to think. Well, my commander.
Oh, yeah, not that, yeah.
Yeah, but the Sarah Jane is a 2/1. I guess Allosaurus Shepherd's targetable too. Sorry.
Yeah.
And not to lead the witness here. You can hit the pilot. I think that makes sense. I'm not going to draw any more.
Do you have
cards
any
this
mana
time.
open?
No. I'm
Patrick?
out. I'm plumb out.
You're out. Okay. How badly do we want the One Ring off the table?
I mean, I'm drawing like 4 cards a turn without it. I don't really. This is just me.
I'm fine with Patrick having the One Ring.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not super crazy, but
If
I mean,
he
it
wants
can't.
his fun, he can have it.
He's also 22 life, so maybe it's worth it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you got the counter.
Cool.
I'll let
Do
this
you want to
resolve.
resolve? Do
So
you want
there's
to
a-
resolve the other draw, the other ping? So you got 2 pings and 2 draws technically.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
I'll ping the pilot and for the one, and then I'll draw again and ping. I guess the shepherd.
He pinged the pilot. He also pinged the shepherd.
For my second draw. All right, continue.
Oh, the Major Tom.
This is anyway, we're gonna get rid of because I am not taking responsibility for Niv Mizzet. Well, actually, maybe I should keep this in my hand. This would crush Niv Mizzet streams. That card's gonna get so much value.
Don't do it, Patrick. Don't.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. That
I
really
need my dorks. I need my dorks.
that convinced. You know what? That was enough to convince me. You're right. I shouldn't.
This feels like an Orcish Bowmaster meta without the Orcish Bowmaster.
Yeah.
I know.
I feel like an idiot for doing this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of Touch
That's
the
okay.
Spirit Realm.
Oh,
I
we're channeling
won't-
nonstop here.
That's right. I won't be held responsible for what Niv Mizzet does. I pass. I yield my turn.
All right. Beginning of upkeep. Draw.
Come on, Pantlaza. Come on, Pantlaza. You got to land in there. There's
No,
a
I
land.
can't.
Are you serious?
Well, no,
it's
because of Torpor
Scroll
Orb.
rack.
No. Like lands. Any land.
Oh, land.
Well,
Yeah. No, I don't have any lands.
The problem is Scroll Rack. He knows what he's going to draw every single turn. It's
Yeah.
not a land.
I'm gonna pay. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way.
A new disappointment every time.
I'm gonna play Runic Armasaur.
Yeah, my boy.
Yeah, Runic Armasaur. That seems good to me. I will. It's on the stack. Whenever it
I'm cool
activates an
with it.
ability, man, if only Niv was activated. But yeah, the Spellskite, that's a thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. And after that, I will pass.
All right.
Okie dokie. Untap. Man, I gotta untap that vault at some point. All right. Odds damage. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the 20 club. All right. And then I take 1 from the vault. I draw for turn.
I'm really hoping that Vault does all the work for us this game, guys. We need to keep that Vault in play. We need to keep the Vault
They
in
just
play.
may.
Yeah, this game, this game that this mat is for, sorcery. There's a thing called Devil's Egg that does 1 damage each turn. It actually adds up, but with 40 life, not so much.
And you have a Niv ping trigger.
You technically do.
Oh, I do too.
You have Sarah on board.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah's the last target, so I'll do
There
Sarah.
we go. One target from everybody.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Share it around. Thanks for the reminder. Minamo for my land for turn.
Okay.
Yay. What else? What
And
else
Emma
is
with
out
the One
here?
Ring. Oof.
Yeah, you can untap Patrick's One Ring.
Yes.
Oh.
Put it on the stack. Put it on the stack. Let's go.
I'll go to combat, and Patrick, you got the lowest life total, so I will come at you. For 2 in the air.
Wow.
And actually, no. 2 in the air for you, and then I guess Will 5 in the air with Niv.
I will take my 5.
Can I
And
just
then-
read Malcolm really quick? So yeah,
Yes.
it happens. But guess who has protection from everything, fool?
Oh, fuck, I forgot about
That's right. You
And
may
then-
swing at
and it
me.
doesn't work either.
You may
Oh my
swing at me,
God.
sir. I took the 2 and I'm like, wait. I just played the most powerful card in the game.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This might be some newbie plays, but at least we're making up
You
for it.
fool of a took.
Alright, well, I'm gonna actually, you know what? I will, since I got nothing else going on, I'm gonna untap my Mana Vault for 4, because it is about time.
Damn. Wait, is that on?
Yes.
You can just untap that any time, or is that the trigger?
No, it's
Is
only
it?
on upkeep.
It's only on.
Oh
upkeep.
shit, okay, well, I've telegraphed
I mean,
what
you
I'm gonna do.
you can untap it with your land there.
Is it
Oh,
legendary?
yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's not
you can only
legendary.
have legendary.
God.
Okay. Well, I
Off
did
on
talk
all
about
accounts.
something.
And the Mana Vault is still tapped.
Yeah.
I'm blowing it. I'll pass.
Chris, the Mana Vault.
I
Chris, the
shameless-
Mana Vault. Chris, the
Shameless.
Mana Vault.
All right, thanks.
There you go.
Oh my god.
We'll be counting those ones. We'll be counting those ones.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
untap,
Niv Mizzet's not the only one, okay, who gets to ping people.
yeah, upkeep, and I cast Rite of Flame, and there is a Niv Mizzet trigger.
Sick. Any target.
Is it a May, or do you have to do that?
I think
As
you
suspended,
have
you
to.
have to cast.
Okay.
You draw a card and a ping. Bilbo, I'll ping you for 1 off the Niv
And
and draw my card.
so, do you know what I learned just now?
What's that?
That foretell can be done at instant speed on your turn. So I'm gonna foretell a card with that 2 mana that floating.
Can you?
Oh,
Okay.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can on your turn instant speed
Yeah,
it.
and anytime on your turn, it's just that it's only on your turn. I
Thank-
always thought it was
Yeah,
sorcery
no
speed.
sorcerer speed. Yeah, it's just
Thank God
Foretell
for
is
reminder
there.
text, huh? Thank God for reminder text.
what do you have, Mystic Reflection there? Or
No, there's the new brain freeze that came out.
New brain.
You'll find out. It's a surge of brilliance. If you want to look it up.
Your brain.
New brain
All right,
plays.
well, I will draw.
Okay.
It's still not a. It's still not a land. I'm still looking for land or fast mana. All right. So.
What's up, Will? Give it to us gentle like. 6, 8.
How do I want to? So I'm gonna go to combat to start, and you know what? Do I? No, I was gonna swing at Patrick to make no enemies because the One Ring, but all Spellskite is a 4, right? 4
Mhm.
toughness. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll swing at Patrick because it's gonna bounce off of everyone either way, so I get a flex on the One Ring doing its thing. And then I'm gonna trigger all knives.
Okay.
It's an abrade.
Abrade,
Oh.
you say?
Abrade.
Okay. Just
And now
remember
I
that
just
the
need to
One
get
Ring
to
is
7 mana to use that a little
indestructible.
bit faster.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not going to be targeting the One Ring. It's probably targeting the Spellskite.
Yeah. And then later targeting the Niv.
Yeah. All right, and then with the remainder of my mana and my turn,
Sarah.
Sarah costs 4. I only have 3. No, Siri, shut up.
Oh my God.
I don't know
Will.
why Siri was.
All these side conversations with Siri while we're trying to play
I
games,
know.
man.
Can
we keep them to a minimum, please?
I'm going to pay the.
What are you gonna
Fucking
pay?
Patrick has card draw. I'm gonna let Patrick be the responsible one. I'm gonna cast a Proteus staff.
You want me to be responsible for
Whoa.
Proteus stuff?
No, you got to be responsible in general because you have all of the freaking card draw in the world.
Wait, are you asking me to counter this? Is that what you want me to do?
No, I'm saying that you get to deal with the Malcolm player that could be 1 draw away from winning.
You sound like you want me to counter this, Will.
I am nowhere near winning the game off of this, and you know it because your deck does the exact same thing, and you can see my board state.
I will allow it, but I'm gonna draw while it's on the stack.
Yeah. I also do want to point out the fact that there is a Spellskite in play which can redirect Proteus staff.
Oh.
Honestly, I would be so cool if it took what I had for it. But I'm good. I'm good on all of this.
Alrighty, with that I will pass turn.
You yield, sir.
Indeed.
Okay, Chris, cards in hand.
I have 7.
Ooh, a full. Yeah, well.
Only 7.
Full grip. Full grip. Oh, only 7.
Just, I mean, I've seen more. It's cute. It's well, look, I gotta say that's a lot of draw for just having one thing, and I have like an engine of 3 separate things letting me draw. So that is impressive. What is it? Evens is good for me. You know, I like evens. It's odds. It didn't even roll.
Oh my gosh.
It didn't even roll though. It kind of just settled on 1.
We're just slowly dying to the
Yeah.
Okay,
scripts.
is the secret to flip between calling what's good and calling what's bad, Patrick?
There's no secret. I'm convinced that you just need to suffer like everyone else.
That one time it didn't hit you, that was just false hope. It was there to torture you even further when it crashed and burned the next 2 times.
I'll tap the Mox Diamond to play a Enlightened Tutor, and this is before my draw. You may ping along a ding dong and draw a card.
Sweet. Where do I want to put that 1 damage?
Well, actually, if you're able to kill the 10th Doctor, Will can't Proteus stuff.
That's completely irrelevant. I just put the Proteus staff to do something with my mana.
10th Doctor, definitely not, unfortunately. I guess I'll just ping a Bilbo, I can't do that to you.
10th Doctor's also
Do
a
it.
3/5.
Do it. Ping the dork. Ping the dork.
No.
Push his head in the dirt.
Oh my god. All right.
Whirly the
yeah.
nerd.
No, you know what? Bilbo, you can take 1 yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Will. Take 1 yourself.
You're not going to ping me instead of the guy with a lose life effect on the battlefield
That's
at
cool.
19 life?
I I've messed up so many times coming up, Patrick. I'm just scared now.
Is this
Don't worry.
good to go though?
One.
Yeah, it's good for me.
Cool. Let's see what we get, boys and girls. There's this one card I want. One card to rule them all. It's going to be Amok's Opal. The finest.
Oh,
the
are
fast
we
mana.
just dead?
Nah, not even.
Okay.
Not even. I will draw some cards and then I'll assess the state of everyone.
Yeah, 'cause we are like a polymorph away from dying now.
Yeah. On both ends. Who knows what?
Oh no,
Will is
you
holding
are
in his
two
hands.
pieces of fast mana away from me killing anybody.
What do you have in your hand? We don't know.
A lot of interaction that is too expensive for me to play.
So I'll draw the Mox Opal for turn. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. Sure. I'll do. Should I draw first? I could really screw myself. Sure. I'll put a polymorph on the stack. Well,
Do it.
no, I gotta do this first. I'm sorry. Then we'll put the polymorph on the stack. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I wish Orkai was a creature before realizing playing Runic Armor.
Oh no, I'm fucked. You know what? I can't even do this.
Yeah.
I just realized
Suffer.
we're gonna walk
Suffer,
that back.
Patrick.
I think we're about to discard polymorph because I can't do shit with the thing that's gonna draw cards.
With the Niv Mizzet and with the Spellskite, which can both disrupt polymorph.
All right, well, we need to get creative here. We're gonna do this and float 1. So I'll make a pilot. Draw 2. Huh. And I get to discard 1. It is gonna be a polymorph. Wasn't joking. Because I have no use for it unless I have more creatures to make this dream come true, which I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna need to discard down eventually. I'll play a Mox Opal. If that's good. Ugh.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to scroll back for 2.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I can understand. All right, we're floating a generic still. I'll go ahead and draw 2 here. I'll play an Urza Saga for turn. Interesting. Still have that generic floating. I will use the generic to clamp. Give that pilot the clamp. Draw 2 cards. I might have forgotten to take damage off the 1 ring. I believe I did, so I'm going to take that now.
I believe it's just 1. Yeah.
I'll tap the Saga to play a Mana Vault.
More damage.
Yeah. We can take it. We can take it. All right. Put this over here.
Remember, Patrick, I'm leaving you to be the responsible one.
Oh, for the Niv Mizzet Perun? Does
well, not specifically the Niv Mizzet Peru, just the potential of like a top decked Glinthorn or something.
You know, honestly, I kind of wouldn't mind Glinthorn Buccaneer because it's a triggered ability with Runic Armor.
That's right.
It's activated, yeah.
Oh, activated, yeah, sorry.
Let me see if I should just do some shenanigans here. Cards in hand again. It's 7 for Chris, and what does everyone else have?
It's 8 now for me.
It's 8? Oh. I still feel good about this. Let me see what I've got, though. So much mana open, huh? Yeah, I think we have to pass and discard down. Let me see what I'm discarding now. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. Yeah. So we're going to get rid of a Dig Through Time, a Path to Exile, and a War of Invention. And what is that? It's an entertaining distraction while I do homework. Good, Angelus. I'm happy to hear that. Torpor Orb is a pain in my ass right now. Sorry about that, man. And with that, I leave you and my Torpor Orb in your care.
All right. I'll draw a card. Oh, I wonder what it was. All right. Let's see. Gonna tap out. We'll see if this works. I will play the One Ring.
Do it. Do it. You can use the soundboard. You're on the Discord. Do it. Do it.
I don't even know where it is.
It's like right above the close call button, the disconnect. If you look right underneath, it has an open soundboard.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
That's okay. I'll do it later. Maybe.
Aw.
If that resolves, I'll just tap it immediately, putting a burn counter on it.
Yeah.
And after that, I will pass.
Yeah.
Alrighty. There's some weird sounds in this board. I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Oh, that stays tapped.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh...
That's right.
All right. Would you like to?
There you go.
So,
Oh no!
Yeah, All right.
All right. Oh my god.
They get it. They get it.
I'll roll for crypt.
That one was me.
Odds take damage. Oh my god.
Oh.
Down to 23.
Yeah, it can't just be me.
I will pay for this. Or fuck, I don't have a lot of treasures. Who knows what I'm gonna draw? No, I'll pay for it. I'm tired of taking damage off this thing. 2. I'm still in my upkeep. 2, 3, 4 for sure. Untap this.
Yep.
Then I will go to draw.
Also, isn't it better to keep Otawara tapped and keep the untappy thing untapped?
Yeah, do it. Does anyone mind?
No.
You're good.
Around
You're
The-
good.
the-
Nothing's really changed.
Board state hasn't changed
Yeah.
at all. Yeah.
I will play a mountain for turn. Alrighty. Patrick's life total is enemy number 1 at the moment. So, there's a ping from the draw too. Sorry, I forgot about that. And Patrick, I'm just gonna ping you for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's go to. Actually, no. Sorry, I'll pay a blue for a Mystic Remora.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a thing.
Mystic Remora, huh? You're paying a blue for Mystic Remora?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Mystic Remora. Ooh. That's kind of really good. Let me see here. We might need to do something about this.
Yeah, because I'm at minimum casting this Lotus Petal because I have to.
Yeah, no, I get that. The Mystic Remora is no
Well, I'm
bueno.
saying that for Mystic Remora.
So what have you done this turn? You've played a land, you've paid for the thing. Okay. Will's gonna get to do some things. That's always fun. I think Mystic Remora on the stack. We just have to ship this. Because I'm okay with you getting draw, I think. Sorry, there's two options here, and neither one of them feels great. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll overload the Cyclonic Rift.
Whoa.
Ew.
Dang.
2, 3. Generic here. Taking 2 from this. And I will use the island for a blue.
Yeah, I got
So
a
Niv
Psych Rift.
trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Solo response.
Unfortunately, I don't have a response.
got
Okay.
nothing.
I will respond. Yep. I will force negation, exiling.
It is your turn.
Yeah, you need to pay for
Oh,
that.
right. All right, I'll pay for it. Sure, whatever. Blue.
I kind of forget that about Force Negation.
Yeah, I'm just so used to like.
That is the
I'll
only
crack a
reason why
treasure for
Force
the
of
other blue.
Negation is not in my Zur deck, because I can't cast it for free on my end step.
Sure.
Makes sense.
You've cast 2 spells this turn.
That is another Niv trigger, correct?
All right, Niv trigger on the stack. I'll go ahead and Fierce Guardian ship the Force of Negation. I'm like Captain America right now. All I kept was a suite of counter interaction. You get another Niv.
I will.
You get another Niv trigger on the stack, so you can draw before you
Is-
decide.
Is that 3 or 2? That's 2 triggers.
You've done 1 already, right? So
so
right
yeah.
now it's your Niv trigger,
Oh, whoa.
and then Fierce Guardianship, and then your Niv trigger and Force of Negation. So you can resolve that before you decide if you want to, what you want to do.
I'll resolve one of the triggers.
All right, so you'll
ping
draw
again,
a card.
Patrick.
Yeah, sure.
Draw for that. Sweet. Then I can respond to Fierce.
And you have a ping trigger.
Yeah, I pinged Patrick.
I took it already. Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing it opposite. I'll respond to the Fierce with a deflecting swat, having
so-
the Fierce
Targeting the
target.
Fierce,
Yeah.
You're gonna have the Fierce target deflecting swap.
Well, it's targeting the Fierce right now, and then there's a Niv Mizzet trigger.
Yeah. Trigger on the stack. We'll use a Force of Negation, exiling Chain of Vapor. That's how you properly use it. We're gonna go ahead and use Force of Negation, targeting, of course, the original spell that countered me, which is your own Force of Negation.
Right.
That's
I'll take.
fine. That's actually quite fine.
Exile that.
Well, so yeah, let that happen. So Niv first, I guess.
Okay, Niv. I'll draw and then ping Patrick again.
So
Cool.
you can let Force of Negation resolve here, and you're still fine, because deflecting SWAT resolves redirects the Fierce Guardianship to the Cyclonic Rift.
No, it does not. Wait up.
Yeah. Deflecting SWAT targeting Fierce Guardianship, and it can be redirected to Cyclonic Rift.
Wait, you want him to win, Will? Give me 1 second.
I'm just saying that doesn't change the stack at all.
Right.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I can't. It's not letting me read deflecting swat.
If
but I
you
think you're
want to
right.
if you want to change Force of Negation to deflecting SWAT instead, you can.
Yeah, because I can't. I don't remember. I thought you had to choose both targets, but
So you choose the target, and when deflecting SWAT resolves, you get to choose the new target.
Right.
Sure. Are we okay with Force of Negation?
Yeah, you can
deflecting SWAT then?
change that. 'cause
You can
it's-
change it up.
The board state hasn't changed. All the free information is still free. So yeah, and
Okay.
so Force of Negation on the stack. Now you can respond.
I think
Okay.
it's
So then I've already taken the trigger for that one.
okay.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 triggers left for me that are the original
So-
Rift and the original Force of Negation that have yet to resolve for Niv.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we'll leave those for now. I will respond.
And there's the
though.
deflecting SWAT as well. There's the trigger for the deflecting SWAT.
Sure. No, he
I
just
think
did
I
that.
did that.
He
No,
just
no,
did that.
I
one.
did
that
that
was the
one
trigger
already.
for the Force of Negation.
Oh, so there's 3.
I've done it.
Here's a counter. Here's a counter.
Because Patrick responded to the Niv trigger with Force of Negation.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Um, well, then I will respond to.
This is going to be a
Force
fun
Patrick.
stack to animate for Pup Stomp.
Oh my
MTG.
god. I'm gonna mind break trap everything.
Dang.
All right, Niv Mizzet trigger. What do you got, Patrick?
Niv Mizzet trigger on the stack. Oh, mind break trap
Yeah.
everything.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Niv Mizzet trigger on the stack.
Wait, including Cyclonic
All right.
Rift?
No.
No. It's
Oh.
you can choose any number and exile them.
We're
Yeah, no,
ex-
he said
we're-
he said exile everything. So I
everything
kick
that
back.
my opponent has played, obviously.
Yeah. That's fair. Okay, so I will take the trigger off of Patrick's mind break trap.
I'm just assuming the damage has come to me, so I'll take the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll draw for that. Ugh. That'll do it. I got nothing. Anyone else?
So-
Like they want to help you.
We're
Get
gonna
out of
have-
here.
Oh, yeah, I
Like,
forgot.
they
Mind
wanna
break
help
trap
you.
Exiles triggers, doesn't it? Can it exile triggers?
Exile any number of target
Oh.
spells.
Spells. Okay, only spells.
Spells.
So
Okay.
then we have the trigger for Mind Break Trap, the trigger for Deflecting Swat.
Well,
the,
so you did the trigger for this. I already took it off. You already did
well,
this
the
one.
other
Yeah.
Mind Break Trap, the other
Right,
Mind
The other
Break
one?
Trap,
Right.
not yours.
So,
So they're all those spells are gone. These are still on the stack. They'll whiff, and then Cyclonic Rift is there.
Yeah. So we can just do 4 Niv Mizzet triggers and then Cyclonic Rift on the stack and then
Right.
keep going from
Right.
there.
Right.
Sorry,
So
four triggers on the stack: Mystic Remora and Cyclonic Rift on the stack.
oh my god.
yeah.
Oh.
But go ahead and draw 4. I'll take 4. Does that make sense?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Because Deflecting Swat's already
4.
gone through, so unless there's
So
a
these are
different one.
Those are exiled.
Yeah.
All the spells you played. Yeah.
And then he paid
Yeah,
4
I'll put
for
them
all the.
Oh, I'm sorry. As well as the
No, there's
Mystic
no
Remora.
Mystic Remora on the
No.
stack. It's Mystic
Mystic
Remora's
Remora's
exiled.
been on the
Mystic
stack.
Remora's
Oh,
exiled.
right,
Yeah, you're right.
that's right, yeah.
Yeah. So all the
'Cause
spells you
it was
cast.
on the stack
It's
with
like
everything.
it's like over there with your lineup, but it was still on the stack. So everything
Yes,
you cast
correct.
this turn, I'm exiling.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's
Right.
gone. That's gone already.
the Remora's gone?
Yeah,
It's a-
because this was a Mystic Remora in response Cyclonic Rift in response counter. So Mystic Remora is still in the stack with Cyclonic Rift, and it just got exiled with a Mind Break Trap.
Were you responding to the Mystic Remora? Wow, I
Yes,
forgot about
this
that.
this was
Yeah,
all in
got it.
response to the Mystic Remora.
Yeah. I know.
Okay,
I
so
didn't want it
this-
to. Yeah, I didn't want it to resolve.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I got so
You
caught
didn't
up,
want
I
to let it
completely forgot.
resolve with a Niv Mizzet on board, yeah.
No.
That's fair. Okay, so this is also exiled. Got it.
Yes, correct.
Sweet. Okay. Wow.
All right,
Still my turn.
Cyclonic Rift overloaded on the stack. What else?
Yeah. I got
I was
nothing.
getting ready for it, but
Yeah. Yay! We did it,
We did
boys. Well,
I'm going to
I did
bounce
it.
my commander and my Proteus staff.
They did nothing. They didn't help me. Anime protagonist. That's right. I got there. All your wealth couldn't save you today, Kadammer. Chris. That's
All
right.
Well, I got a big grip of cards, so that's something.
If you got some fast
Cool.
mana, you can play it now.
Let's see. The only fast mana I've got is this fun Mox Amber. Totally useless.
That Mana Crypt, that Mana Vault.
I will play the Mana Crypt as well as. Actually, do I have anything else here? I'll tap this for 2 colorless. Use 1 for the Vault. Man, a Vault.
And you played Mountain this turn, I believe.
You did play a mountain this turn, yeah.
I did, yeah. I'll also play this Jeweled Lotus that I've been holding on to.
Okay.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I've got 1 colorless floating still. I'll tap and crack this for who else but Malcolm.
Yep.
I'm playing from my hand. Still got a colorless floating.
And Cyclonic Rift resolved, Patrick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You're good. It was just there, and I realized, like, oh yeah, it's still there.
It just felt like a fixture of my board with how long it remained on the stack.
Yeah. I guess I will. Oh, I can tap this for blue now.
You could tap it for blue,
Which
yeah. You might want to
doesn't.
keep it. Who knows? Who knows?
um, what else is on the board at the moment? Well, I'll tap this for 3. So I've got 4 colorless floating. I'll use 2 of that colorless for a spell sky.
I thought you had your own One Ring for a second. I'm like, oh damn.
Oh, I haven't drawn it
Triple
yet.
One Ring.
That'd be incredible.
You need to do it. It's great. Feels great. Trust me.
It's liberating.
It's so liberating
here.
playing the One Ring.
I think that's actually all I can do right now.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Are you at 7 or?
Oh, try 7 times 2.
Okay.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, something like that. Not quite. I'll pass, and I gotta decide on what to discard here.
All right.
Right. I will untap. Upkeep, upkeep, upkeep. I will cast a Lotus Petal. Slide these ever so slight. Actually, there's no way I'm spending something else unless I can replay the 10th Doctor and give him haste, or play Hasty Boy. But I don't have a Hasty Boy. I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play land for turn. We're getting there. It's taking time, but we're getting there. And then I'm gonna. You know what? There's one person in play right now who doesn't have a creature, or there are 2 people in play who don't have creatures. I think I'm going to fix that by recasting one of my commanders and giving a spirit over there. Enjoy.
Oh, you giving it to Devin? Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy,
Yeah,
Devin. We
Thank
got
you.
spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you? And then I'm going to lose a life for the Mana Confluence, and I'm going to move to clean up with 8 cards in hand, and I'm going to discard Proteus Staff because I still don't have fast mana.
Fair.
Your go, Patrick.
This is gonna be an interesting turn. I'm taking so much damage here. Untap, 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 untap. No untap. I mean, technically you can pay for it, right? Being of your upkeep. Let me see here. We just untap everything else and figure this out. So I'll just take the 2 from the One Ring. I could pay for the Mana Vault. I've got, it needs to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take 1 from the Mana Vault. Yeah. Do we do that? Hold up.
I'm discarding a War of
Well,
Invention.
Patrick,
plus
how about you
Duplicate.
resolve your Mana Crypt trigger first?
So they're both at the beginning of upkeep, technically.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
order them however you want.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
trying to figure out how I want to do this.
You
This
also
is-
have the One Ring at the beginning of upkeep. If
I
you
already
want
took that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quick draw in response to see options.
No, I got that out of the way. The real question is, if I take the 3, I can't actively use Ancient Tomb on my turn.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, you
if
can
I
indirectly
pay,
use it.
if I pay here and here and untap this, and only take 3 plus 2, that's what we'll do.
Well, alternatively,
for
you can just tap that Ancient Tomb for a green mana because there is a Yavimaya in play.
What are you talking about?
Also, I'm gonna say that I tapped my
Oh yeah, the
for green
Yavimaya
instead.
hollow.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I suppose you're right, but it doesn't matter. I think that we want to do it this way. Let me look at my hand really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Math. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm kind of in the tank here.
I mean, you should just you should roll for Mana Crypt first, right? Just to decide, because
Sure.
it's gonna happen either way.
Fine, odds is fucking damage, and it's always odds, and I've taken damage this whole game except for 1 time, so
Oh my God, I
please,
can't wait for
Lord, someone, odds is damage, okay? It's damage, so stop rolling odds. Fucking 3. Jesus Christ. All right, well, this tells me a little bit about my turn, so I can do that now. Jesus Christ.
Jason Bourne.
2, 4, 6, 8. So if I take the 1 here, I can just tap this for 1. That's not so bad, I guess. So we'll do that. You're right. I can tap this for a green. I keep forgetting that's Yavimaya Hollow. Outside of that,
I literally just forgot as well. So
yeah. We're gonna go. This is like main phase technically, but before my draw, do I want to do anything? I don't want to do anything. I'll draw a card. That's cool. Okay, let me look at my grave. Let me look at my grave. Just think about my life really quick. All right, I'll tap here. I'll draw 3 cards. Interesting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana possible on turn. 9 mana possible. Well, the first thing we need to do is fairly obvious. Can I get any more draw out of this turn before I continue? I've got this. Let's just reach for the stars, boys.
Reach for the stars, you land on the moon.
I'm gonna cast a Hullbreak Horror. So this is uncounterable, so don't even think about it. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 generic. And we'll tap the Mox Opal and an island to pay for Hullbreak Horror.
all right, what do you got, Chris?
Dude, that's not what you got. It's uncounterable, but yeah, you can hit anything else you want.
I got nothing. I wish I had a lightning bolt.
Silence.
I would be able to lightning bolt, but
So I'm gonna cast that silence.
Silence on the stack.
Good
I'm going to pay 1 from the Mox Diamond to draw 2 cards. I literally need, thank God. Oh, nope, that doesn't help me.
Oh, is it mental misstep?
No. Damn. It is going to be... I'm going to get rid of... Fine, I'll get rid of Savine's Reclamation. Silence on the stack.
Yep.
Silence is good.
nice.
Alrighty.
Yep.
I get a Hullbreaker Horror. It is going to kill you, Will. If I have the opportunity. We are going to play a Plains. And I think with that, I will have to... I have to pass here.
This is when you just cast a Born Upon the Wind and then proceed to combo off on someone else's turn, right?
This is not that kind of deck. All right, well, I would have had the win. Continue.
All right, my turn.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So I will pay 1 for Elvish Mystic, and let's see if it can happen. I'm just gonna I'm gonna hold off and I'll pass.
Okay. I will untap all but the vault. Odds damage. Fuck. This is just not our game.
Crypt is out for blood.
Seriously. And then I'll take another one from the vault. Draw for turn. Right. Yeah. Well, I'll play a Cephalid Coliseum in my land for turn.
Nobody's playing Rakdos, but I'm seeing a whole lot of blood crypts.
Yeah. Do I just... All right. I'll tap for red and cast a Rite of Flame. There's one in your graveyard, right, Will? So that this
Yes, there
produces
is.
3 red.
Oh.
Any responses?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. 3 red floating, and yeah, fuck it. I'll play a Glenhorn Buccaneer.
What do you have for fucking this, Will?
I'm going to cast Pact of Negation, and it is
Please
not.
do.
It is not spike play because I actually get mana on my upkeep to pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, I've got nothing to say to that.
Yeah, I don't think I do either. Yeah, I'll let that resolve.
All right.
Cool.
See, Patrick, I'm not just stopping your wins.
Well, I mean, I did have to spend like 5 cards to stop someone from winning, so I don't feel so bad.
Yeah.
Not to mention the thing I exile. Oh, God. That's such a turn.
Oh, I also forgot to discard at the beginning of man stuff, so I'm just going to discard.
Oh, go for it.
I'll pay red colorless.
You rolled for Mana Crypt? Sorry.
Ooh, that is a Magda.
Magda.
Sure.
Yeah,
Are you talking to me, Pat?
Did
I'm
I
not
miss
Magda.
did I miss you rolling for Mana Crypt or?
Yeah, we joked about how it was killing us both. a
Yeah,
lot this
Blood
turn.
Crypt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Magda on the stack.
Yep, good.
Magda's cool.
Magda on the stack.
Magda's cool. Cool. I will then pay 2, 3, 4 for a Maskwood Nexus.
Yep.
Oh, now Malcolm's it's a dwarf.
Malcolm is a dwarf. The Spellskite is a dwarf. The Spellskite is also a pirate.
Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Cards in hand.
3.
How does Magda read when a dwarf does damage? Is that
When
what
a
it says?
dwarf becomes
When it
tapped.
taps.
Tapped.
So it's
So
not even before damage, it's just tapped when they tap to attack kind of thing.
You're just making treasures.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's see here. 2 mana left. I'll go to combat. Spellskite's a 1/4 now. What do we got? Do you have anything blocking in the air, Patrick?
I just have a Hullbreaker Horror.
Does it have flying?
It
Nope,
does
or just
not.
flash. Well, you have a
Oh.
Hullbreak Horror and I believe a pilot from Shorekai, unless you clamped it.
I do have a pilot, but it's less relevant.
So unless you have a flash creature,
I have this
You're
many cards
just-
in hand, and I'm holding 2 mana. Don't make me do it.
all right. Message taken. Message received.
I mean, I'm dead on my turn anyways, by the way, so you could probably just, I mean, you could kill me if you want. You could try if you want, but I'm gonna die. I would rather die by my own sword.
I don't have the win this turn, so I will let you trip. Devin, I'll swing at you for 2. Will, do you have any creatures out?
I have Sarah out.
Sarah, okay. I'll swing at you, Will, for 1 with the Spellskite. Malcolm, the Dwarf Pirate. 3 at you, Devin. 2. Oh.
So 2 Magda triggers, and then there's going to, and then I'm not going to block the Spellskite because I want to get my 3 cards and I have to take the mana. So
Sweet.
you're going to get 4 treasures in total.
Yeah. I will take those treasures.
And then this is when you play a Strike It Rich for the 5th treasure and combo off. Let's go.
That would be nice. I don't think I have it though. Do I have any way of tapping dwarves?
Are you playing the new thing from Ixalan that's functionally another Reckless Fireweaver?
No, these guys.
Yeah, those guys.
It's in the pile to put in there, but I am not. I think I'll probably hold on to those treasures. I think, unfortunately, I might have to pass because
Alrighty.
I don't. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
will
That's
go
all I
to
got. Go for it, Will.
untap. Upkeep. I got some triggers. I'm going to resolve the suspend first. I'm gonna cast a Jessica's Will. What's the highest hand size?
I have 7, so
I'll,
I have
I'll
got
take
3.
7. Yeah.
5.
So I'll get 7 red and flip the top 3, and I can play them this turn. And it's Talisman of Creativity, Flooded Strand, and Tundra. Then with my 7 red, I am going to use 2 of it and 2 blue and pay for Pact of Negation.
Nice.
All right, and then I'm gonna go about the rest of my turn now. I'm gonna draw for turn. All right. What do I do? Well, I'm gonna start off with. I'll start off with a Tundra. And let's see. I'm gonna tap for 2, losing a life. And I'm gonna cast Underworld Breach. Any responses to Breach?
it resolves.
No.
Okay, I'll kind of
No.
pull out relevant
Underworld
cards
Breach.
for
Underworld Breach on the stack.
Oh.
All right. I'm gonna cast a Dramatic Reversal.
Yep.
There's a trigger off of Hullbreaker Horror here.
Yes, there is.
With the Hullbreaker Horror trigger, I'm going to target my own Mana Crypt.
Okay. Yep, I'm cool with that.
Okay. Untap. Untap Shorakai. Untap the One Ring. I'm going to tap the One Ring to draw 4 cards. This deck is nearly 50% instant speed spells, so let's see what we hit. I am about to fall on my own sword to stop Will here. Is that what's happening? I don't like that.
I don't even know if I win here.
What are you presenting? You have a fucking silence. Lotus Petal.
Silence, 3 ritual effects, and a Pact of Negation. And Jessica's Will is ritual and draw, I should say.
Cards in hands? I'm sorry.
6 cards in hand. 5 cards in hand.
I will tap Mox Diamond to Swan Song your Underworld Breach. There is a trigger. I'm going to bounce the One Ring to my hand.
Yep.
In response, I'm going to pay a red to lightning bolt you.
Oh,
What a guy. What a pal.
I assume this is after trying to let Swan Song resolve, right?
Yeah, after letting Swan Song resolve, yeah.
Yeah.
And the
I'm
trigger.
going to give you.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's the lightning bolt, or so it's Swan Song on the stack. So Swan Song is not resolved yet. Is the whole thing. I'm gonna offer you can't refuse the Swan Song. And these are in exile, and I doubt that I'm gonna play them, so I'm just gonna put them here for now.
So there's a bolt targeting me.
There's not a bolt targeting you right now. That's if Swan Song resolves. There's a bolt targeting you.
Swan Song, yeah.
No, I think he wants to kill me either way.
There's a very specific reason.
Why? Was I win? It makes
well,
sense.
I mean, there's 2 reasons, I guess.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. We're gonna go ahead and use Shurikai here. I'll make another pilot. We'll just use the die. We'll see if I'm even in this round. Okay. That's what I drew. Okay. It happens.
All right, so you get 2 treasures, and then this enters my pile.
Yeah, it's largely irrelevant. I don't have any instant speed spells. I want to bounce the lightning bolt to hand. I do not have anything to do with 2 treasures. Because literally all my instant speed spells are somewhere else.
Alrighty. So, Underworld Breach resolves.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to cast Lotus Petal, exiling these three kind of irrelevant cards from my graveyard. And then with that, I will. What's the best way to do this? Probably this. So I'm gonna crack Lotus Petal. I'm gonna recast Lotus. Oh, and I got a clue off of casting Lotus Petal. Not really relevant, but I'll mark it.
Could be.
And recast Lotus Petal, exiling the other 3 pointless ones.
Oof.
And
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
crack it for another blue. And then I'm going to cast my foretold spell. And I have cast Jessica's Will from exile, Lotus Petal from graveyard, Lotus Petal from graveyard, and then this from exile. So I'm going to draw 4 cards.
God damn. Yeah, the bottom of my deck was just loaded with all the free removal that's left.
So I assume SOB is good.
You're good. Yeah, you go for the win.
Okay. I still don't know if I get there, honestly, but I might. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah, we needed to focus this UB. Yeah, I just didn't have any removal coming up or anything to interact. I needed to draw 3 more cards before I even saw any more interaction.
The worst part is I could get there if I had Brain Freeze, but I don't get there off Surge of Brilliance, and this is one of the few times when that really does make a difference because I didn't have a full graveyard and I can't discard hand size because I don't have a Lion's Eye Diamond.
Is LED in the deck?
LED is in the deck.
Okay.
I believe I also have Breach in here as well. It's just that I didn't draw it.
I wish I didn't have to use all my counters on Chris there. That killed me, man.
Sorry.
Nah, it had to happen. I mean, I had to bounce her shit. I feel like I was gonna take all those pings anyways. So I wasn't really presenting a win necessarily, but I was the lowest health at that point. This is before Hullbreaker.
You know what? It sucks, but I'm just gonna pass turn there.
Damn.
Okay.
You discarding down?
I am at 7 on the dot. Sorry, no, I'm at 8. I'm gonna discard Chaotic Transformations.
Okay.
Okay, my turn. Upkeep
Yep.
draw. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Because I
Yeah,
could go for
seriously.
the win right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, you should if you have it.
A lightning bolt permanent's looking real good.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
It's just an example right there.
Yeah.
I will pay 2 to play Dockside.
Oh, sure. Break those treasures, why don't you?
There's a specific reason why I couldn't do things for a long time because of that Torque Orb.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I know.
I have 1, so I'm good with Dockside.
All right, so 1, and then how much for the other?
Chris, are you gonna let this resolve?
I can't give you that many treasures.
You can.
I'll pay
up
3.
the Maskwood Nexus.
Yeah, I'll pay 3 for the Maskwood Nexus to make 1 shapeshifter, and then do I just crack the other one? I don't have anything I can play right now.
I know. Yeah, it's a weird double-edged sword. That Dockside needed to remove the artifact-based deck, but
I think it's yeah, I'll crack the other one too.
Chris, are you running the Roaming Throne in your deck?
The which one, sorry?
The Roaming Throne.
That's
That's the new thing that's the 4-mana ward 2 that doubles triggers.
No, I'm not running it actually. Ketis Malcolm Discord's been like really anti that card actually,
Oh.
and
I
I'm not.
think it
I don't play
could
enough
be
to
good
like.
because it kind of pays for itself.
Yeah, I know. I don't play enough to like really
So
have an opinion
how much
on it.
treasures would I make total? So there's
I sacked all mine.
4, and then 4 for you, or
I think we've
I think
got
Five?
six with the spell Skype.
6 with the spell
right.
site?
Yeah.
All right.
There's my artifacts.
Okay. Then what I'll do is I will then pay a green and 2 other treasure to Curse Mirror Dockside.
Oof.
You have responses first, Chris.
I wish I did.
Well,
But I
I
do
have
not.
a Force of Negation, and I'm gonna pitch for the 10th Doctor.
Okay. All right, that resolves. What I'll do next? Let's see. I will.
You're
It
telling
kind of
me,
hammers the plan a little bit.
you're telling me if I kept that swan song, Will, I could have won on my turn. You wouldn't have had sufficient mana for the bolt, I realize.
Yeah, I'll pay 3.
Potentially.
I would have bounced it to hand, but what did you just use on him? Force of negation.
Yeah, Force of Negation.
Yeah, I'll pay 3, leaving 1 treasure for food chain.
Yeah.
Then what I'll do is I will sacrifice, well, exile Elvish Mystic for a. Let's see, let's do 2 green floating.
Yep.
So I'm just going to kind of keep track. 2 green floating. I'm going to then use 1 of those green to cast a Llanowar Elves. Then I'm going to sacrifice it to the food chain.
Yeah, up 1 green again.
Actually, I'm going to do.
Or up 1 mana again is what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna filter colors, but up 1 mana.
Yeah, I'm going to do 2 red for that. And then I'm going to exile the food chain. Dockside to food chain.
Exile the food chain!
Yes, exile the food chain. For 3 white mana.
Yep.
All right. And so then what I will do, I guess I could exile the whatever. I will cast Pantlazah. And does that resolve?
Yeah, what's the mana remaining?
So I use 1 green.
1 green? Okay.
And so ETB on the stack, I will cast Worldly Tutor.
Yep. And that's gonna find Squee, which is gonna do the thing.
Yep, it's gonna find Squee, yeah, and do the thing.
Does anyone have anything for this? Does the spell Skype not help in this scenario?
I've got an applause for this. That's what I've got.
Do you have a way to bounce the Otawara?
Oh, you know what? I think the spells because let's see, Curse Mirror. No, Curse Mirror is a choose not target.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus, it enters the battlefield. Yeah, it becomes a copy.
I think that's it then. I'm gonna pour myself more tequila because God.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah. That looks like it's it.
And then just do the infinite food chain loop, and then cast Walking Ballista for a billion, and then just ping everybody.
Yeah, I'm surprised that out of this many cards plus the other stuff on my hand and board, I didn't find a single piece of fast mana except for like rituals.
I mean, I
Yeah.
had to find my Mox Opal there. Like, it was very weird, man. Yeah, it's you think you would find them. The Tide Spout Tyrant thing is difficult to do. One of the last 2 cards I pulled, it was Mystic Remora and Tide Spout Tyrant. Those are my saving graces. That was so bad.
If you didn't get it, Devin, I was gonna fant image your dockside and go for it.
Yeah.
Nice work.
The Torpor Orb like really screwed me the whole entire way.
Yeah.
Like I had Dockside turn 1. I was like, okay, I could get a turn 1 Dockside with all these on there, and then turn 1 Torpor Orb over there. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, I mean, you always gotta, if you're gonna do a stacks, like if you're gonna do a control list, I think there's like a handful of stacks pieces you can
Oh yeah,
put
you
in.
definitely need Torpor Orb. That's a really good one
It's
for
it's
sure.
one of them. It just shuts everything down, and this list doesn't care about it at all.
Especially with the ETB meta right now.
Right. I'm happy to go another round if you guys are. I know someone. It sounds like someone wanted to join us. Will?
Yeah,
I gotta
unfortunately,
bounce.
I do have to leave.
Oh
Yeah.
damn. Then we might
I
need
gotta
2
bounce, too.
people. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just because it's almost 7 o'clock over at my place. So
Oh yeah.
All
Well, yeah. Guys, fun gaming with you.
well, I
That was
kind of
great.
stole the game there. I was kind of surprised. I thought I was gonna lose like 5 times or
No.
You gotta wait for the 6th opportunity. That's
Too
sixth
much
opportunity.
control.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Yeah, I really want to do that Hullbreaker horror off turn, but there was never a good moment. And when you presented the Mystic Remora, I'm like, "Ugh, I have to do this fucking Cyclonic Rift. I hated that, man. Because
That was definitely the turning point.
yeah, that sucked. The silence really fucked me up. I had nothing at that point. I tried to draw into counter spells and I drew like 5 cards. Nothing. Just had to happen.
I'm just very sad about my Allons-Z's, which is
No.
that is the actual way that you're supposed to pronounce it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Allons-y. That's the way the 10th Doctor says it. Also, by the way, my favorite card in this deck is 1 second, I'll pull it out.
So
I was
guys, if
very
you're
happy.
watching and you want to jump in, feel free to let me know, whether on the Discord or in the chat here live. Let me know. We need
Well, yeah, thank
2
you so much.
people to continue. Elsewise, we might close this out and just open up some more packs, because
Open
that's what I'm
packs,
interested in
yeah.
right now. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying this one, feel free to leave it a like. It does go a long way into helping this channel. I hope that left a little like. Yes, it did. Look at that. Amazing. But yeah, Will wants to show his favorite card in the deck. You can do that.
So my favorite card in the deck is Talisman of Conviction with this specific art, and it's the 11th Doctor's bow tie, and the flavor text for this is bow ties are cool. And that's it. That's it. It's just why are you wearing a bow tie? I have a bow tie now. Bow ties are cool. Why are you wearing a fez? Fezzes are cool. So that is the thing with the 11th Doctor, just blank is cool, so I cast bow tie because bow ties are cool.
That was actually quite the match. I know I said last time we played that I would hard cap at 45 minutes, but I feel like it went at a good pace. Genuinely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
matchup.
that was not like a slow-paced slugfest. Everybody was constantly doing something, except for
Right.
ironically the guy who won the game.
Yeah.
It always works that way.
Which is great.
Always works that way. Yeah, I guess so.
No
I
one's
mean-
out. No one's out until
Fucking ball.
the game's actually over, right?
The
I mean,
fucking
unless
bulb.
it's you.
I mean, no, I was out. I for some reason I'm always this deck is like a fucking lightning rod for attention. I don't know what it is, but I
Yeah.
feel like I'm always like knocked out early when I'm playing Shurikai. It's very odd. I guess it makes sense. It's, you know, making things difficult for people generally, but
Yeah.
it's a weird list. There's only so much counter interaction one man can run though. I mean, I've taken some things out. I might put some more things in just to make sure I can hit the things. Like, it should just be instant speed tribal, I think, at this point, especially when you have the Hullbreaker down. Yeah, I was really relying on, I needed something to bounce his lightning bolt back to hand, because then he wouldn't have had sufficient mana to kill me with that. And unless someone else had a way to do 2 damage to me, I would have been fine on my turn. I think even through the Force of Negation will. Yeah, but it's like, I was holding another utility with Voltaic Key to do the combo, so whatever you countered, I was going to have another alternative. But at any rate, that was fun. If you
That was
had
great.
time for another game, Chris, you're more than welcome to, but
Next week or the week?
Maybe, yeah.
Holidays are just starting, so
I
I
know.
definitely will.
I want to get more games in, obviously, but also I want to build a Carmen deck here on the channel, and also I've purchased some cards to go into a Dargo and Silas Wren, so I'm gonna join the dark side officially. I have never played Grixis outside of borrowing decks.
Wow.
Right, but yeah, I know what Grixis does.
You're gonna be playing some good old-fashioned Grixis Turbo Nas.
Yeah, good old fashioned. I feel dirty. I'm breaking down Rograk and Tevesh to make that list come to life. I would say that Silas Wren is more of a color grab, but there are some cool synergies with him. He's fine. He's also an artifact, so you can reshape him and find things. Which
Until next time, guys.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to
Good to see
interrupt.
No, you're
Chris?
so good. You're so good.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much for making this happen. And again, sorry for being late. Hopefully, no tech issues for anyone.
You're
next
fine.
time.
We
No.
opened packs and talked. You had plenty of time.
Sweet, sweet.
On
All right,
that
I
note-
will see you guys on the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you around.
See you, Chris.
Catch you later.
All right. So, until we get more players, Will, I think it's on to my pack now.
Yeah.
And we might even close this one out here and relax for the rest of the evening. I still need to eat dinner at some point. It'll happen.
Here.
Yeah, I don't know. Tequila's nearly dinner, right? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was an interesting one. Victoria, hola, gentlefolk. Sadly, I must finish my homework first. Oh, damn. Angelus, that's okay. Well, we got some ASMR pack opening for you.
And for Quacken, who wanted to join and sadly might not be able to for the stream,
Yeah.
we'll prioritize you for next stream so that you can hop in then.
Right.
So if you're available next Friday, we'll try to get you in ahead of everybody else.
Right. I would say like random games with random people is fine, but I think that our Discord has a firm idea of what cEDH is, so I'll just leave it at that. It helps. Let's go ahead and sorcery tomorrow morning. Victoria, that's another reason why I want to go to bed. I had like 4 hours of sleep last night. Here, little story for you guys. Hope you enjoy these sidebars. I was up till like 4 a.m. playing. I just haven't given myself time to relax or just do my own thing. I feel like most of what I do is work related. And I haven't had a chance to really play One Piece. And One Piece, the 5th expansion is coming out next week. I'm actually going to a pre-release on the 8th. And the sim I play on, which if you tune in Wednesdays for Wednesday One Piece, you'll notice that I play on Batsu Sim. They've released not only OPO5, but all of OPO6. And I gotta say, OPO5's fun. Most of the meta has been solved, like people know the strategies for the given leaders, what has fallen out of prominence, what is rising, so far as tournament results are concerned. So far as that meta is concerned, it's already solved. But all of OPO6 is on the sim, and Gecko Moria, who is a character I really don't like in the show, he's kind of a weakling, honestly, relative to the other warlords. He just came out, and it was like such an interesting mono black leader, and I really wanted to try it. And I was just addicted to the playstyle that, again, like, I haven't just relaxed and played a card game in a minute. That's why we do these. But yeah, I literally played that deck, Will, for like at least 3 hours straight. And then I was playing some OPO5 decks that I wanted to obviously work into this next season of gaming. This like tournament season. Is that appropriate? But yeah, I've got a play group that plays fairly regularly locally, and I'm gonna probably make Sakazuki going into OPO5. And I have a red-purple kid for buddy battles. I want to do more buddy battles, and I have a blue-purple croc that I enjoy playing. But oh my god, when OPO6 comes, I'm all over Gecko Moria. I crushed people. It was so good because I like that everyone's trying to problem solve for the latest leaders over in OPO6. And I had a firm opinion. I'd play a lot of black in that game, and I had a firm opinion of what would work. And it's so validating to just see it work. That's why I played so much. I did get my ass handed to me like some of the last few games, but at any rate, there's my story time for you guys. Sorcery tomorrow though, and Will sidebar. So On the Play is another group that's making sorcery content here on YouTube, and On the Play's it's Jackson, and I believe the other person's name is Drew. They're going to do a community build with at least me Thursday of next week. I don't know if we're going to do another sorcery Saturday. We might switch it up, Will, unless you want to do another sorcery. But I've been playing the shit out of sorcery, and I've had like a lot of success with Battle Mage, which I would love to show you guys. And I'll probably play against On the Play with Battle Mage, and you can check out their content for however that game goes. But last time I played Battle Mage, I 3-0'd. So I feel pretty confident about my build. Someone was asking if it was a worthwhile build to like construct after. I've been, if you follow me on Curiosa, I've been tweaking that deck like by the hour. Like I'm constantly thinking about how I can improve that deck. I still want to slip teleport in there. I just don't have a spot. The Pathfinder build I have is pretty good. I 2-1'd last time I played it. And our Geomancer build is freaking awesome, Will. Like I wanna tweak Geomancer just a little bit more, but I honestly think that deck can win constructed events.
Yeah, like getting out the fast but consistent Yggdrasil is really good because it is the best board wipe in the game right now. Just Yggdrasil doing its nuke thing. And considering that Geomancer can rebuild really quickly, it's fantastic.
Yeah, honestly, Earth Fire is definitely the route to go if you're going to be playing Geomancer and Constructed, and it is such a solid strategy. Like it's so consistent. The only issue you'll find in the downfall, the game I lost with Pathfinder, I ran out of playable cards and I had no draw outside of my draw per turn. And my opponent played Grandmaster Wizard followed by another Grandmaster Wizard, which is 6 draw total, not to mention their draw per turn. So guess who won that match? Like if it wasn't for that back-to-back draw, I'm not sure I would have lost, because I wound up pulling the thing I needed, right, to bring him to death's door and then bring him down. But at that point, he had just way too much value. But that's one of the issues of the game. Like there aren't that many cards that have draw tacked on them that are useful to run. What's fortunate though about Air and why it's so good is that a lot of the mobility effects just have draw tacked onto it. So flanking maneuver, blink, and I like flanking maneuver, mind you. I actually closed out a game with it. They're both draw effects that are really good mobility effects as well. But Earth Fire is good. It has all the ways to destroy Yggdrasil and rebuild, but the draw effects are kind of scant in that list as well. The good bit of news is that just off of Geomancer's ability, you don't have to rely on drawing sites to play them, because you can play sites off the top of your deck into rubble, like what Will was suggesting a second ago. So you can take your draw per turn just drawing from your spell book. It's really good. Dr. Jiggles is all over Curiosa. Yeah, I stopped making a shit ton of list, but yeah, hopefully I'll get to hop on shortly. So Aku wanted to hop on, and it sounded like Elgin wanted to hop on. Will, if you wanted to tag them and you wanted to get one more game in, that'd be fun. But right now, we'll go ahead and open some more packs. I would like to close out these packs so I can see what's in here. All right. We have the black breath. Honestly, don't remember the black breath. And this is my pack, I think. Peregrine Took, Legolas Counter of Kills, Inheritance Envelope, Took Reaper, Ent Drought Basin, Gandalf Sanction, a Surge Foily Island, Aragorn Company Leader. We have Fealty to the Realm. I don't know what this card does. Monarch controls enchanted creature. Enchanted creature attacks each combat of Fable. That's kind of dope. Well, this pack doesn't seem like it has anything awesome. Mirkwood Channeler. We have Gloin, Dwarf Emissary. Was Gloin any good? Let me see this. Whenever you cast a historic spell, create a treasure token, and it's a dwarf.
Oh yeah, I think it's a once per turn trigger for the cast to treasure, but there was I think that's something that people played around with for Magda, but not something that people really like.
All right, well, we got one more fancy looking card over here. Oh, hey. It's Tom Bombadil in foil. Cool.
Neat.
Yeah, but it's the whatever poster version. Should I play it?
What is it? The metal poster, I think is what it was referred to as before.
God Bard. Yeah, looks kind of cool. All right, you're gonna make the Kraken. I'll make Tom Bombadil. Yeah. It's 5 color. It's just generically good, right?
Yeah, I love to think of that as like not 2 nouns for the creature types, but an adjective and a noun.
What do you mean? Oh,
he's not a god and a bard. He's a god bard, like god level bard.
Yo, this looks insane though. Wait, I should probably just screen share with you, but
I can see it. Like I saw it on the stream.
Oh my god, that dude, this is so insane. The colors are kind of mute for this foil, but I think that's supposed to be the style of it. Like the but the I wish you can see like the tonality of the greens in this image. This is so insane. Just having pulled it makes me want to play it. It's very much the Dargo Calamax effect, which sorry, Will, I will probably be playing the Dargo.
Yeah, don't worry. I already ordered one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. They seem like they're dipping in price. I think even the Thrasios went down a little bit. If you guys want to get those special guest ones, I didn't get a look at all of the special guests, but I would say that Thrasios and Dargo are probably going to be the most popular.
By the way, Patrick, that Tom Bombadil is like $42.
Trade-in credit.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, seriously, man, I wish I got the Sauron. I'd trade it to Devin, but yeah, no, everything that we get, like, I love playing with the card. Like, my decks are just filled with random cards from random, well, I say random cards from random sets. They're just filled with cards that we get in, which is awesome. And a lot of them I'm able to just trade in and put towards other things. Like, I've been using TCG Player for that. I traded in, God, I don't know, from my own collection, not just stuff we've pulled. Sadly, the trade-in value of newer cards is usually low unless they're like catch rares. So you'll get a couple pennies worth from whatever, like hold on to that backlog and trade it in later. But I got like, I don't know, I think I traded in $700 to TCG Player, and I've been using that for sorcery. I bought all the cores, like those are going to go up in value, and will, I guess, if you wanted to buy into sorcery, I would suggest just getting the cores minimally, all 4 of them, and you'll be good. The problem in sorcery, is that it's going to come out slowly, so it won't draw the excitement the games like One Piece will, with a constantly moving format. Victoria, I'm going to agree with you. I think that One Piece issue is balancing. They're churning out content so quickly, and they're not really taking into account the synergies of the colors and really the effects they're putting on cards, because sometimes the effects don't really match the character and they don't necessarily need to, but also the effects they bring out, it's almost like Magic has fine-tuned the formula so well and One Piece has not, and it's very evident when you look at how certain multicolored leaders function, where you build a multicolored leader and you're really only playing into one color because those colors don't synergy well at all. And it's playing off of the strength of that property that they know people are going to stick around to wait until Revolutionary Army gets the appropriate cards to make Sabo in red-black decent, even just halfway decent, or Isho in green-black. And there's some synergy there for green-black, fortunately. But yeah, some of these colors, like that's why Sakazuki is just so damn good if you do play One Piece, because blue-black is probably the best color pairing in the game. And he plays really well into it. Sorry, Will.
You're good. I will also say that isn't too much of an issue with sorcery, of the fact that it's coming out slowly, because if you look at the most recent set of sorcery, we pretty much only got 4 new cards with the 4 mages instead of the 4 like spiritual avatars, whatever they're called. The embodiments, I don't remember their exact name.
Yeah, they're just avatar of. They're very like basic, yeah.
But we got the 4 mages, and that kind of completely flipped the game, and it's just 4 new cards changed pretty much everything. So I think sorcery, it still feels new, unique, and a bunch of different things change with even a slight amount of cards added into the pool. So I think if they're just slow rolling everything, it's still gonna give a ton of value, make the game feel unique and interesting.
Yeah, no, I agree. I hope that sorcery grows in popularity the way that it will never grow as quickly as One Piece. Like, I believe One Piece was the fastest selling TCG of this year. And again, that's the fact that the property is so strong, it has such a following, and the arc they're currently on that just ended, right? The Land of Wano, Kaido, all that stuff, Gear 5th Luffy. Like, there was so much hype behind this product. And again, like, they've been churning shit out. The live action just came out. They have product for the live action, and they've got new promos with every single tournament run. It's like it's really hard for me to keep up. Like, I still need to buy singles from the last set, and we're already on OPO 5, and I still need to pick up promos from the last round of tournaments, and We're already moving on to the next set of promos. It's really hard to keep up with multiple TCGs at once, but One Piece in general. I'm really fine just picking up single stuff, and you should be too if you play One Piece. Like, don't buy into the hype, don't overpay for boxes, don't put yourself out there financially for that game, because you'll find that after a week or two, same trend with every other TCG, the singles will dip in value, and then the ones that make their way to the top, the ones that are expensive, are the ones that are obviously have found their way into multiple decks. So do try to hold on to a playset of those if you pull them, right? Anyway, King of the Oathbreakers. Will, you got the Nazgul Battle Mace?
Nice. I think I can't remember if that's the portrait, right?
You got 2 King of the Oathbreakers, Will.
Nice, yeah. This is such an OP card.
Except they weren't adjacent one another like mine was.
I know.
And what do we have here? We have Fanghorn Forest, which is a effective reprint of Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth, my guy.
Ooh, neat.
That's actually really neat. So Fanghorn Forest is a Surge Foil extended art.
Nice. That's
And you
probably
have
worth something.
Soul's Attendant. And a token.
Nice. And also you can swap out that Surge Plains with one of your Surge lands.
Oh, you don't mind?
Yeah, you're like,
Well,
you actually want the Surge Plains.
I would actually do a full set of planes. Let me see where I'm at. I mean, I'm not hurting for art choices at this point, but yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of the games we're talking about, feel free to let them loose. And if you want to join and game with us, please let me know. There is a link to the Discord if you're not a member. That expires after 7 days, so do join within next Friday. Is it 7 days? Whatever. It's up for a week. I don't disagree, says Victoria, with that. I'm all in on sorcery. Goodbye Magic after 29 years. Really? You're done with Magic at this point. I've traded in a lot of my Magic. I've kept a lot of my reserve list, though, and I've kept a lot of like my staple cards that go into every deck. I do run proxies to account for multiple decks, but I own everything I play, so I try to own everything I play. Transmute Artifacts. Don't have that one right now. But just saying that content creation wise, I think it will be hard to keep the hype high enough to make content between sets. Yeah, Victoria, you're probably right. I think that, once I and a few other creators that want to tackle sorcery content have covered each avatar and every single elemental pairing and every single strategy that you could get out of them, things will slow down, and it will really just amount to gameplay and looking at tournament results, seeing what, this is not a bad thing, but I get this a lot, especially within the One Piece community. I think the One Piece community is younger, not to knock that demographic, but they tend to net. Well, the truth be told, they tend to net deck. So like I'll get a lot of opinions when I'm doing the live streams where they'll be like, well, you should just do this. How are you not running this? It's like, I don't know. I'm just looking at the cards, finding the synergies, and making these things from scratch. Where sorcery is a little bit of an older crowd, like Magic players, right? Late 20s, mid 30s up. I see our demographic on this channel. Like, I'm aware of the kind of age groups that's good. It's not 7 to 13-year-olds watching content here. I can tell you that much. And again, none of this is bad. Like, going out, playing with younger people, playing One Piece, it's all really interesting to see. The personalities, like that mix of personalities is actually really nice when it comes to gaming. But I agree. I think that so far as the content train is concerned on sorcery, it will slow down, and they will need to work with content creators to continue to create hype. I've reached out to their camp about helping them generate content because I think the game deserves more attention, but nothing so far. So but I'm on a Discord with like one of the people that created the game, and everyone on that Discord were like play testers pre-alpha. So it's really interesting playing with these guys who have mindsets on the game and then crushing them. Or just getting to play with them honestly and getting their honest feedback and their criticism, constructive criticism, and learning more about the game. It's been really fun. I played the crap out of sorcery this week. Let me see here. Hello all, I've pulled have you pulled anything good? Have we pulled anything good, Will?
I think the highest value thing was the Tom Bombadil that you pulled.
Yeah,
I think
yeah. Yeah, no, lucky me. I pulled a Mithril Coat Surge Foil that I kind of want to fool with, so there's that.
I feel like
Yeah.
that was a lot better for the original Oswald build, but now that it's more One Ring focused instead of Oswald focused, it's not as needed.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you really gonna protect with it? You can attach it to any legendary creature, right?
I think it's any creature
You control.
potentially. Yeah.
Let's find out. Why guess? Target legendary creature you control.
Yeah, it is legendary.
Other than
You're
like
right.
maybe you can save someone's thing. It doesn't matter. I don't think it's a good idea. So Mateus, not really. I've gone 100% proxy, says Angelus, since it's too expensive to update all my decks, especially now that I'm back in school. Totally understand that. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah. To be fair, I've gone like around 50% proxies for a lot of my things because spoiler alert, I have a 6 fully fleshed out cEDH decks, not including the 2 meme decks. I don't own 6 copies of Mox Diamond. I know, shocker.
Dude, I don't
But
blame you either, man.
yeah, I'll proxy out any of the things that are pretty much over $5, but I'll buy things like Mystic Grimoire or Gamble that are under $5 right now, but still worth buying.
Dude, Tale of Tinuvel is just absolutely gorgeous. This card, this art. I can't get over that one.
Dang, I can't believe you just skimmed over that other Shadowfax that you pulled a copy of.
Yeah, but I pulled a foil one. So.
I know. I'm
In
just giving you a hard time.
In my opinion, Pokemon is the kids' game. Mateus, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am very tempted to play Pokemon. I collected it. Well, I collected it as a child. And the game it's honestly appealing because I just enjoy good art when it comes to games. And I think Pokemon art, no offense, Magic, might just be my favorite. I don't know. It's very nostalgic. I'll say that. I got into Pokemon collecting before I ever got into Magic. I do think mechanically, though, that's why we started this channel. I enjoy Magic more, but I've never played Pokemon. But I would love to make a deck with Primeape. Tell me if there's a good Primeape deck. All right. There's my forest in Buckland. We've got Goldberry River Daughter.
Yeah,
Well,
there's the dumb Goldberry combo that I wrote up.
yeah, we should really make it. Saruman of many colors. So this is not the outrageously expensive one, but holy crap, the foiling on the gold of the scroll work for this card is so insane. Not very many colors, but really gorgeous in person. Yeah, camera's not doing any justice. It's like a really rich yellow. Dude, I kind of want to make I'm pulling cards that look pretty and I want to make them. This is not healthy. Should I just maybe Saruman? Will Saruman of many colors be better than Shorikai?
Probably not. I think Shortcut is still better. This is when you can get into casual if you want to do just regular EDH stompy things because he's very good for just general greedy stompy stuff.
Can we? Okay, here poll. Can Saruman of many colors be competitive?
Yes, he can. That's not even a question. I know for a fact he can, but he feels more fun as a casual commander.
Right. I mean, I don't think we did a deck tech on him, but we definitely discussed him. I don't think he came into our top 10 though. Am I mistaken? The ward, discard an enchantment, instant, or sorcery, that is so damning.
Yeah.
Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, each opponent mills each opponent mills 2 cards. When one or more cards are milled this way, exile target enchantment, instant, or sorcery card with equal or less mana value than the spell from an opponent's graveyard. Copy the exiled card. You may cast that without paying its mana cost. I I don't know. It seems like pretty good value. It's very slow to get there though, but people play Tivit. Tivit
Yeah.
does a thing when he ETBs though, so I guess that makes him good. Grixis Saruman to protect your Kiki Chiki combo. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh were my jam before EDH was a thing. Yeah, dude, we have a pal, Mikey. Hey, Mikey, who plays Yu-Gi-Oh, or he got back into Yu-Gi-Oh, but he's just making like competitive decks of X era. Like, it's very interesting. But he has pre-constructed decks that he'll just bring out with old rulings, older sets, and we just jam those decks. I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh before, but it was very easy to pick up and actually very fun. At any rate, Saruman, done with him.
I was trying to see if I could find my Yu-Gi-Oh deck because I have 2 Yu-Gi-Oh decks constantly built just because.
Are we gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh soon?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, I got Shagrat, Loot Bearer, yeah. Oh, Shagrat. Everyone's fighting for this card. These are going for like thousands of dollars. It's a 2 generic Rakdos, legendary creature, orc soldier. Whenever Shagrat, Loot Bearer, attacks, attach up to 1 target equipment to it. So this is your World Ender build. What's it called? World Breaker? Is that the name
Yeah,
of this?
it's is it World Slayer? Might be
World Slayer.
Yeah.
This is the World Slayer build. He's not indestructible. Venomous Orcs. Oh my god, if he was indestructible, I would sure as hell make a freaking World Slayer build. But that's what that one boy is for. What's his name?
World Slayer is probably one of my favorite cards only because the whole story of World Slayer and Gideon.
I don't know the story. Ooh.
Okay, long story short, Gideon goes to a town to save these people from like a orc attack or something like that.
Will,
So he like
sorry, not to one up you, Will. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, but so he functionally 1v30s this army of orcs, then goes to the town to make sure everybody's okay. Then the town guardsmen are like, "Oh, you're fucking nerd to Gideon." And then he proceeds to go, "You know what? I'm sick of your shit." He planeswalks away, grabs the World Slayer, planeswalks back to the plane, and says, yeah, I can drop this and it's gonna break your planet in half and kill everybody here. Take it back." And then they start fucking panicking and backpedaling, and then he planeswalks and drops the World Slayer back where it belongs.
This
It's
is a
Gideon throwing a fucking temper tantrum, and I love it.
Wait, this is canon though.
Yeah, this is canon.
So Will, I pulled a foil version
I saw.
of the
Yeah. If you want to swap that for me, I'd be very happy. I'm curious to see the price difference between a foil and non-foil because I know a non-foil is like $7 or something.
I don't know if it goes that high. Grixis Saruman does seem interesting though, Mateus. Like I would totally check out Grixis Saruman. All right, I honestly, Will, I could just open packs all day. I wish I could do this for a job, factual job. Maybe we'll get Oh, yeah?
A positive thing, it's only like $1 difference between the two, up to $2 different.
Okay. I mean, if you want to make it, I'll send it.
I'm not sure if I'll make it cEDH, but I might make a casual version of that deck.
We have Hobbit Sting. This is the last pack, people. Last pack. Rush the Room. Denethor, ruling steward. Denethor, man. Doesn't he have the worst salad eating scene ever in a film? This guy. Watch him eat a grape tomato.
As far as I've seen, it's the only salad eating scene in the film.
No, there's a couple. Aurelon, Lord of Rivendell. We've got Escape from Urthonk. Of course, we have the Italian Kingfisher. Freaking amazing art. Again, God, the set had such good art. Has such good art. What am I talking about? Get your Lord of the Rings now. Yeah, you don't have to. I don't have a link for you. Shit, dude, you got the reprieve.
Oh, nice. If you want that reprieve for Oswald, I'm willing to trade that off to you.
Sold.
Yeah.
I do. Denethor to file their tomatoes. Yeah. Will, do you know what scene I'm talking about?
I don't. I honestly do not.
Okay, so it's when one of the hobbits it's took, right?
Hold up. I'm just gonna go.
Just the Denethor tomato. Denethor tomato.
Yeah, exactly.
GIF. Denethor tomato GIF. And then look at the Google images.
They're eating tomatoes. I'm looking it up on YouTube.
But Took
Oh,
is
I remember the
he's
scene. I
singing
remember
this
the scene.
beautiful song as people are going off to war and dying, and there's this guy who just doesn't know how to use cutlery or how to eat a tomato without looking like a freaking
We just have
monster.
Took sitting in the background being like, I guess I'm sitting here watching this guy eat a fucking salad.
Universes Beyond How to Train Your Dragon. Honestly, I would be all over that. Our cat is honestly a little bit like Toothless. Amelie, we have a black cat, green eyes, and she's missing a tooth. I love How to Train Your Dragon. I would totally be all over that.
There's also so many cool different dragons in just in that. If you look at all the different
Oh my
content
God,
that
yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon, like it would make the Dragon players very happy. Just way more stuff to play with.
Will, you got another King of the Oathbreakers.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a freaking playset.
You have Lotho. Oh shit, dude. You got like the Lotho.
Oh, I actually wanted a Lotho. That's fantastic.
And a foily one at that, dude. What
Nice.
the hell? Oh, this is the one to get. Oh, it looks so good. Because it's it's like a wanted poster, I guess, where it's that sort of papyrus brown. It looks like it's been on a wall for a while though. Like I don't know how other people felt about the scroll style art for this set, but I like it the most. Like I would really like the scroll style One Ring for Oswald. If I couldn't get the Rockstar one, just because of how obnoxious it looks.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, really sick. Make Lotho, Will. You have Olerin's Searing Light.
That's one of the portrait things, right?
It is one of the portrait things.
Yeah.
Call of the Ring and Surge Foil.
Ooh.
Extended.
That's the Black Enchantment, right?
This is the Black Enchantment that I
Nice.
said
I
and
actually-
will definitely stick with saying is better than Phyrexian Arena.
Yeah.
Better than Phyrexian Arena. Stop telling me otherwise. You would be wrong. Sorry. You can like Phyrexian Arena. Play it if you want. Our beds behind the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread. Thank you, Victoria. Your last card is Frodo Baggins.
Ooh, nice. It's the
Dude.
secret 2-color, right?
It's the Surge Foil, I would just say ring border Selesnya one. Dude, that looks so good. Because I like it's there's like this, it's sort of like a selective foiling where certain elements are standard foil, and then there's like this surge layer on top. Looks so
Oh, it's
sick.
the other Frodo. Okay.
Is that
Neat.
your last card though? Hold up, is that your
I
last
think
card?
that's my last card.
Are we on to token? No. You also have Timber Protector. That's it. And you have a Ballistic Boulder.
Oh, I did.
Ah,
Holy crap! I didn't even know Timber Protector was a card that existed.
Do you want to read it?
Sure. So it's a 4 and a green for a 4/6 other tree folk warrior that says other tree folk you control get +1/+1. Other tree folk and force you control are indestructible. That's so weird.
Yeah, right. Yo, this Frodo Baggins is sick as hell. I just realized that's Sauron in the background, by the way. Like in the shadow, the outline in the background is Sauron. It's so hard to make out on camera. But like up here, over here, Sauron is standing. Anyway, with the LOTR set, the ring tempts you mechanic, I'm seriously considering upgrading Radabrick deck from casual to cEDH. Radabrick gets a combo with Boromir too, right? So
yeah,
it's a thing you can do. All right, well, no Orcish Bowmasters or One Rings for us, sadly. Watsy, what do I gotta do, Watsy, to get another collector's box? What do I gotta do?
I'm jonesing.
I'm feverish for more. I need more. These were fun, but it wasn't enough. I want the Surge Foil Bowmaster.
I need my precious.
I need my precious, damn it. I need my precious. I have Radabrick cEDH list. it is 10 win cons plus the commander. That feels okay. That seems decent. My box of this set was ass. Yeah. I don't know. Would you say ours was ass? I don't know.
Ours wasn't great, but ours, like, there's better things that you can hit. We didn't hit either of the, like, 2 to 3 chase-ish cards.
No.
I can't remember what the third one was, but I know there's a third one that people liked from the set.
So
I'll look it up at some point.
sadly, Watcher in the Water is not a well-respected card.
Yeah.
And we'll likely not see that much play. But I did pull this Tom Bombadil, and I think the Saruman I pulled is probably the next coolest thing. I think probably for more casual play, but just as a character, he's pretty popular, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm happy with these. I mean, what can you ask for? It's all random. What could you ask for? I would have really liked the scroll variant of the One Ring. Not sure how or when I'm gonna get that, but that's sort of what I'm aiming to get for Oswald at some point. Legolas Quick Reflexes. Yeah, I have a box over here with that in it. I'm not sure I'm playing it though, but it does exist and it's in this room. Okay, I'm too distracted right now. I'll come back after I finish homework if you all are still trying to get a game in. I don't know about tonight, but I can say this much. Guys, thanks for joining us on this F&M stream. We got one very long, I think it was roughly an hour and a half to 2 hour long game. People say Saruman the Many could be cEDH. I would love to make it cEDH. It's just that when you have a high cost commander like that, it is very difficult to get your free if you have a commander out spells active. So, you know, how much are you really doing with that commander outside of just getting those colors early game? I think that's why things like, you know, the Tymna partner combos or any partner pairings with low cost commanders are always more favorable than having some high costed multicolored thing. You know, it's just it's always going to be more difficult to get out Saruman than it would be a Tymna partner pairing with Ishai. Let's just say Ishai just to keep it in color. Right? And even at Ishai, Tymna would probably be better than Saruman just for grinding, right? And I would say that Ishai would probably knock someone out very soon in that particular build. You have a little bit of ramp by way of black, but maybe not enough. That's still something I want to do, by the way. I would like to make an Ishai paired list, and I think next for me is Dargo. Next for me is definitely Dargo Silas, but I have been wanting to play Ishai for so long. I might, depending on how I feel about Shorikai a couple months from now, I might break it down and make an Ishai list.
And
you say that, but Atrax's win rate is fantastic. Sorry, Will, what were you saying?
You can build Selvala again with those couple cards that we've gotten recently that make Selvala a good deal better.
Right. I need to see if I. God, I don't think I have a Skullspore Nexus. I need to get one though. Is Atrax's win rate up there? I feel like Atrax is probably pulling wins like Pantlaza did today. No offense.
So, my issue is Atraxa's getting win rates, or is getting a high win rate with the same way that Winota got like a ridiculously high win rate before, and that's why I'm like, I don't like the way that people do win rate calculations for tournaments, because if it's an Atraxa versus an Atraxa and an Atraxa wins, it's going to count as a win, not a loss, which is it makes sense to do that to some extent, but considering that there are so many Atraxa decks in so many tournaments, there's so many times when Atraxa just keeps getting wins because of that. So it's Atraxa's getting wins because there are so many decks of it in rotations. It's not getting wins because it's really good. I'm going to say Atraxa is not bad. I think Atraxa is really good. But Atraxa's win rate is as high as it is because there are so many people playing it right now, not because it is just as good as people think it is. So I still think that it is good. It's very playable. It's just not that good.
I agree. I think it's fun. I think it certainly does more than Saruman when it hits the field.
Agreed. It's still like a very solid deck, and it's better than a lot of the cEDH decks that I have built. Because at least with the Abdel, the way that I have it currently set up, it's better than my Abdel. If I went for the polymorph Abdel, it might be. I think that might compete with Atraxa and maybe be better. But as it stands right now, like yeah, Atraxa is easily better than my Abdel deck and most of my other decks. But yeah, it's if you had Atraxa versus like
Mm.
Tivit or Blue Farm or like any version of Zur or anything like that, Atraxa is just way too slow.
If that was in fact the case, Blue Farm would be the epitome of it. Well, there's also the fact that a lot of people can't afford or don't own the real versions, or like the full version of the deck, and a lot of tournaments don't allow proxies.
So, and I will also
So
say Blue Farm has a higher win rate than Atraxa kind of for the same reason, and Blue Farm does have a ridiculously high win rate, even though it's not as good as people think. It is still like, I think it's still one of the best
yeah,
decks, if
it's
not
up
the
there.
best deck, because
It's
Blue
up
Farm
there.
is definitely actually good, but Blue
It's
Farm's
good.
win rate is higher than its actual like consistent win rate. It's I don't have a good way of phrasing it, but Blue Farm it has the same problem with its win rate being calculated, but I think that it's more accurate than Atraxa because it's getting those numbers even in tournaments where there aren't a lot of Blue Farms. But if you look at tournaments where there aren't a lot of Atraxa decks, Atraxa's win rate is a lot lower.
Yeah,
It,
it's
it's weird. It's just a very weird setup.
well, it's interesting. I like playing. I think games are inherently competitive by nature. The point of playing any game is to win, and I like playing games as competitively as I can, but within my own boundaries. Like if I want to go out and tournament grind, there are certain decks that I would just inherently gravitate towards. When it comes to Magic, I like this game for other reasons, and it's not because I want to go out there and win every guy's cradle at like the local tournament or whatever. It's just not. It's just not what draws me to this game. For One Piece, same story. I like the characters. I'm involving myself more with the manga and the anime and some of the films, and I am just enjoying it from that perspective. And I'm just playing the off meta or offbeat decks that I find interesting. Sorcery, I am very much playing to crush people, legitimately. Like I want to play that game as competitively as I can because I think it's fresh and the meta's forming. But so far as Magic is concerned, I'm just not interested in playing this game and going out in winning tournaments. If I were, I think I would pick other decks. Let me say that much. But yeah, it's weird. It's a weird thing. I think that competitive is more of a mindset than it is anything else. Truly, what I said a second ago about games being competitive by nature, I feel like a lot of people would disagree. But that's just how I see them. Like I don't sit down to lose, and I think that having fun is a byproduct of you just enjoying what you're doing. That's the truth of it. But yeah, I enjoyed this F&M. On that note, I definitely enjoyed this F&M. I love getting to play with you guys. I highly encourage you, if you haven't been able to jump on an F&M up until now, that you jump into a future one. They're very fun. If you want to play with not the most cEDH decks, well, that's not even true. I would say that the Shorokai list is fine. It's as tuned as I want it to be. The Oswald list is as tuned as I want it to be. Mono White and Azorius can only go so far. But yeah, I highly encourage you guys to play with us on the next stream. But
I feel like the Oswald deck is very high tier. I think it's actually quite a good deck, and I have my tryhard deck with Zur, so we do
you'd say
have
that
the higher tier stuff.
Zero's try hard these days.
Yeah, at least the version that I have is tryhard because it's a very consistent version of Shimmer Zur because it's all the good things that you'd usually have out of Shimmer Zur, but then like an additional 20 something play lines.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Being an MTG ambassador, you're invited to like sign up for whatever lanyard to X space at events. I would love to attend more of the Magic cons and just play Magic with people, and it would be fun to have a table set up strictly for cEDH. Because Oswald is all I would ever want to play. Genuinely, like this is my happy place when it comes to this game. I just enjoy playing white in Magic, and I really enjoy the strategy of Oswald. It's a challenge in and of itself.
And then
to
the RC bans the One Ring tomorrow.
I know, and then we go back to I even enjoyed the deck before the One Ring. You know what I mean? Oddly,
Yeah.
and the One Ring changed the hell out of this deck. Much like way for the better. I play Calmax Rafine. Yeah, I still have that Calmax Victoria.
Yeah, I mean, like, heck, I'm building 3 decks in the very near future, and it's Tide Pod, Gale, and Zada. I don't think Zada would be considered a top tier deck right now.
Dude, Zada's fun as hell though.
Yeah, it's like a lot of crazy rolling and stupid play lines and things like that. Zada's fun.
I was so happy we pulled Duskrow's Reliquary, dude. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mind if I nab, actually, now that I have this out? Do you mind if I nab that Reprieve?
Yeah, we can do a reprieve, and I give you the non-foil copy of Watcher in the Water for the
Yeah.
foil copy, because that adds up to the difference.
I like it. I like it a lot. We'll do that. But guys, on that note, if you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, let us know. I highly encourage you guys tune in to our live stream tomorrow. Hopefully it will run smoother. I've dabbled with TTS to see if I can get it running better. But we'll be making... What are we making tomorrow? Enchantress. So I had the honor of playing Leo, shout out Leo's version of Enchantress the last time I went to a sorcery event. The downtime between drafts, I was playing a constructed Enchantress. Dude, Enchantress is so ridiculous. It's very fun. I cannot wait to look over the auras. His was, I think, trip color, if I'm not mistaken. It went wide and it ran, of course, a ton of auras. But tune in tomorrow morning to check that out. Will and I will be playing it. And you know what? Just people, I'm getting so much flack about my Battle Mage. Even from the Discord, someone was saying that they think that Spark Mage is a better version of Battle Mage, even though I beat it 2 times in a row. No offense to the person if you're watching. They did goof with one play, but we acknowledged it afterwards. Not that winning matters, but I want to put Battle Mage on the map, so I'll play Battle Mage against our Enchantress build. I think that is a horrible matchup, by the way, but I'll do it. So tune in for that. It's going to be fun. And anything else, Will? Any other thoughts?
Man, I definitely cannot understand why the guy who wants to just fight with his own face to kill stuff to draw cards is really bad against the deck that makes a bunch of really big things to punch stuff.
Yeah.
I totally don't know why that matchup is bad at all.
Well, it's so they are animated until your next turn. So I can kill the auras. It's just that you're dropping like 4 or 5, like you're dropping really big auras. So it's going to be difficult to punch up that high. And I did just take out the one utility that would like help me kill auras with a Battle Mage. But even still, like I am welcoming the challenge. Please. I want to see that deck perform against everything. It's the Voltron of, and I think that's why I like Battle Mage so much in Sorcery. Voltron is very difficult to make work in Commander, and Voltron 1v1 in Sorcery is so fun. And it helps that the Voltron Commander, or Avatar in this instance, is a draw utility. Oh, so good. At any rate, tune in for that. More One Piece Wednesday. I think, honestly, I enjoy playing Gecko Moria so much, we're just going to skip to OP06, and I will fine-tune a Gecko Moria with you guys. The deck is so fun. It's so fun. It was addicting to play. I swear to God. There's certain things that just don't math right. That game's all about math. There's certain elements to that deck that don't math right, but I think we can fix that. But even just where black is now in One Piece, I feel like Mono Black Smoker from OP02 would be good. And maybe we should do that, honestly. But yeah, we'll set up for another FNM potentially. I think that I've been wanting to make Carmen, and we don't really have a date where we do live stream sessions for Magic anymore. So if you guys want to deck construct with us still, within Commander, let me know. Like I need to sit down and make a Dargo Silas, so that could be a stream with you guys if you guys are interested in sharing your knowledge on that and or seeing that. But I also really want to make Carmen. And I don't know how you feel about that, Will, but
Carmen is good.
I honestly think it's going to be, I think your Lotho is probably the best pull, like so far as like playables are concerned.
Yeah, weirdly enough, my Lotho is like not worth much at all.
BS. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like $2.50.
What?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely the most playable. It's
Yes,
definitely the most
agreed.
playable card. All right, I'm switching out those cards now. But yeah, I don't know. There are a couple things I want to build in Magic that I just haven't given myself the opportunity to. So let's do it. Maybe we do Dargo Silas. I mean, we can make it a double header even, Will, if you want to sit down. I don't know about, again, F&M next Friday. We'll figure it out. Join the Discord and we'll talk more there. But guys, it's been fun chatting with you and fun playing with you and fun opening packs with you. But we'll see you sometime next week.
Yep. See you guys around.
Oh man. Hearts to the audience. The hearts are always consistent. The thumbs up, not so much, man.
Yeah.
Can we do
And for Enchantress, I